All right. I'd say we should be over now.
Us. Hi,
Look at
everybody.
us. Hello, everybody.
Can somebody do an audio
Hello.
check just to make sure?
Yeah.
Voices are
Yep.
coming through?
Let me get there. Punching in the things. That's the wrong fucking keyboard.
No, no.
That son of a biscuit eater. All right, now hear me. 17, 19, 22. Alex, you make words.
Mm-hmm. Words.
Turn your volume up just a little bit. Look at that, Alex. You broke everything now. Hey, people, we are fixing a little bit of audio.
Oh my.
Sally,
Alex,
my,
say
my
what?
mixer's still on the floor, so it doesn't
Ah,
get interrupted by anything.
So far away, though.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but it keeps it from being interfered by my stupid light.
That'll happen.
okay, sounds good to me.
All right. All right, so we are back with more Breakers Expanse. Ooh.
Yes,
All right.
we're expanding those breakers.
At least we're
Whatever
attempting
that
to.
is.
So do we want to go over our characters real quick, or
Might as well.
Chuck, you wanna
Fresh
start it off?
introduction. Sure. I am playing Morthos, our warlock. He's a rebuild of the same character in one of Alex's previous campaigns. And yeah, I'm going to light some shit on fire. It's going to be great. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler?
I am playing Raj Skulltooth, a human fighter, who is brand new for this campaign.
Any quirky things we need to know about him?
He's really easily convinced that scimitars are magic, even though they're obviously not.
That is true.
And that a gold tooth is all you need to be a pirate.
I would say these are just known by all people, but sure.
Jeff wants to know how many bits to kill my character.
Oh, God.
Ooh, like
1.
3, I would say.
3. He'll pay that. Don't tell him that.
It's practically
Oh,
free.
there's 3 bits.
All right, Daniel, what's your character?
Hey, everybody. I'm playing Nerian, who was also a rebuild of a character from Alex's previous campaign. But I've done a little tweaking, so he's not exactly quite the same. So I called him 2, Nerian 2.
Mm-hmm. He can shoot, was it thunder out of his neck?
Wherever, you know,
Wherever the party needs it.
wherever it needs to come from, because he's like a Tempest cleric this time.
I gotta retcon that just so we can start calling him the Light Skeeter. He shoots his lightning out of his wang dang doodle.
I mean, it's basically a lightning rod there.
Oh, no.
All right, and Joe?
I am playing Giovanni Smouillet, the half-elf monk who is very good at calligraphy, terrible at painting, but much prouder about his supposed painting skills, and is attempting to travel the world looking for inspiration for his next work of art.
You've gotten one painting hung, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Or that
More to
most
make me
oriented
leave than
fish.
anything, which is how most of them are sold.
Yeah, because that's
Where I
in
put that fucking fish.
that's in the snapping line. Yeah, that's where that one went.
Yeah.
I accidentally knocked my computer over earlier this week, and I think the fish took a tumble. That's fucking heartbreaking.
How'd you get it printed out?
No, Ashley drew up
Yeah.
an interpretation of Joe's fish.
It was
from
in the
last
Discord,
session.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was scarily close to what I pictured in my head.
Uh-huh.
So,
have high expectations for the next production.
Yeah.
And by that I mean like low expectations. I mean,
Mhm.
It's so good because it's so bad, or it's so bad because it's so good. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
All right. So, where we last left off, the party had taken on one of their first adventures together. You guys had been put together due to a mysterious death. A woman had washed ashore in the fun city of Saltmarsh, and you guys were tasked to go check out a haunted house, because that's where most of the people would believe this murder probably had happened. So you guys have delved into this house. You've what are some of the list of things? You have found giant moles.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Some sort of blood leech.
Yeah, fun little
Vampire bats,
boys out of
a naked man.
of
A naked dude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
good old Ned, who is actually
And
still with you
skeletons.
guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's right.
he wanted us to take him home. We're like, no.
We have to make our money. Ned had told you guys that he had felt like he had been, punched in the back of the head. So he's
Sucks to be Ned.
yeah, he's currently
I
sticking
know.
with you guys until his head will not be punched anymore safely and assured.
Sticking with us is no guarantee of that, but
No.
So you guys have cleared the top part of the house. You guys have also gone through the basement, but there is also a passageway that leads further down. I believe you guys were getting ready to make your way.
Sounds about right.
Mhm. So we'll take it from there. Unless anybody has any questions or anything.
So
Why? I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why does What Do Crocs and Bad Dragon not return my phone calls anymore?
anymore?
Did they ever?
They did it first when they thought I was just a customer.
Once you stop putting
Like,
in
sir, we
reviews
will
and
not
giving
turn-
opinions.
We will not turn this shoe into a giant horse dong. Please stop calling us.
Also, how did you get this number?
This is my home number.
We just have a survey.
Oh no.
You're welcome, internet.
I don't think any part of this campaign is going to resolve that question.
No, I don't think so. But I wanted to put it out there.
All right.
We're getting ready to go down in the basement, right?
Yes.
Sub basement.
There seems to be a passageway leads further down from the basement. You guys had already cleared that.
Yeah, we stacked a bunch of shit on that hatch.
Mm-hmm. So that is the last place for you guys to investigate.
Okay.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Good times. I believe you guys had taken big metal bins, so I just assumed you guys were able to quickly pull those bad boys off and
Yeah.
start delving a little
Yeah.
bit deeper down.
Yep. As long as it looks like nobody else did it first, then that's all we needed to know.
Mhm. So you guys remove that, and there's a small passageway that leads down. There's even a few steps, but after the few steps, there's a right turn. Did Chuck disappear?
I did. I'm still here.
Okay. There is a small right turn. Actually, yep,
Just
right
adjusting
turn.
my camera.
And you kind of open up into a natural cavern area.
Ooh.
I would say it's kind of an uneven, naturally formed cavern that's about 25 feet in diameter.
Is it bright or dark?
You can see there is some light coming in from further down this passageway. I say it appears, from what you can tell, to be torchlight.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
totally
they got
lighting my
lit
torch
torches.
too.
All right.
We took a short rest, if I'm correct. Yeah.
Good.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Good.
So if
Good, good,
anybody
good,
needed to
good.
recover some health, they should have done so also.
Yeah, I needed to recover a spell. Because, like,
Do that.
first level warlocks, just like, first ed, first level wizard.
Magic user.
Yeah.
Shoot your spell and then you're done.
Run.
One pump chump. Yep.
I'm saying you guys can kind of guess which way you've kind of oriented yourself. You can tell that this passageway leads east.
Okay.
So,
Is that like back towards the water then, right?
uh, you went to the west side of the building, so you kind of know that leads kind of roughly towards the water. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's go see what's down there then, right?
So you guys travel down this small portion of cavern, and it does kind of narrow a little bit. Oh.
Who wants to go first and clog this up with their dead body?
Ooh, me.
I'll allow it. Yeah.
All right,
I won't argue.
Tyler's taking the lead.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you guys, and it just takes a few seconds to start making your way down this passageway. And you can kind of see that a little bit further ahead, you can start to see where some of the torches are at, and that the cavern kind of gets to like a 15-foot passageway. So do you guys continue on?
Like a real thin doorway
Yeah.
almost.
Like it narrows out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's the
All
only
right.
way to go. So
Yeah.
I'll take up, point right behind Tyler and be ready to back him up with melee or spells.
Okay. All right. Can you guys do me a favor and roll a deck save?
Fuck.
All of us or just the two of them?
Everybody.
Everybody. Oh.
How did I do? Oh, I got an 11. That's a number.
Oh, I got a 4.
I got
Ooh.
a 7.
Where's the dice? Oh, there it is.
You just click on the decks, it'll roll a deck save.
That
That is also true. 17.
All right.
Damn.
So you guys start to get down to this passageway, and it seems like it's kind of eerily quiet down here, and you don't hear anything moving or scuttling around. And Tyler, you're making it down this passage, and just for a small second, you kind of see something shift above your head.
Oh.
So you take a second to look up, and you can see the top layer of this cavern is just this thick green slime that just
Oh. I'm
peels
allergic
down.
to thick green slime.
So you have just enough time to yell. And I assume you yell at everybody,
Of course I'm gonna yell at everybody. There's thick green slime coming from the ceiling.
And what did you guys roll? Chuck rolled 11.
I got an 11.
I got a 7.
Dan
Yeah.
got a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Joe got a 17.
All right.
Mhm.
So Morthos and Geo are able to quickly toss and roll or duck right out the way.
Yeah.
Sadly, Nerian, you kind of stumble for a quick second.
Yeah, I had people on both sides of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm blaming them.
Yeah. And Mr. Skulltooth, you took it just a second too long, and these green slimes clip both of you guys, doing 2 damage to you.
Oh, I'm dead.
I was worried. I'm like, no, this is D&D, not DCC or
Yeah.
RPG. Yeah.
If this was BFRPG or DCC, I would be dead. Almost certainly.
I'd say these 2 large blobs of just green slime that stretch from the cavern ceiling just smack. They make horrible sounds as they hit the floor in your guys' armor. It's that soggy slap. And it kind of even echoes through the corridor a little bit.
Name of my sex tape.
No.
It goes in the corridor.
Soggy
Oh, that
slap.
soggy slap.
Oh, okay.
Just for fun, I may go ahead and force it to make a deck save of its own.
Is it a sentient green slime or is it just like liquid?
What does it have to be?
14.
So these, actually, here, hold on, let me also do this. So these slimes, they made this nasty, disgusting blob, and once again that slap as it hits the ground. And Nirian takes a second to kind of look at them, and you can see just ever so slightly that they don't seem to be aggressing towards you guys, but they do seem to be very slowly, slightly moving. And Nirian just blasts radiant energy from his body, destroying these things.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Nice. Go you.
All right. So I assume you guys continue on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit more careful though. Slow down a little bit, pay a little bit more attention to my surroundings.
It's understandable. So
Walk forwards with the smell on them.
Yeah.
you guys continue through this cavern, and you guys get to the passageway that slims down to like about 15 feet. And this is where you can kind of see that there's actual torches in this portion of the passageway, and they have been lit. That's it. So they're only like simple like iron brackets, but this passage continues on deeper.
Let's make sure we
Oh.
check the corridor a little more thoroughly this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope. No other doors or anything, just straight ahead.
straight ahead.
It's basically like a cavern under the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somebody ain't good at checking for traps. Maybe I can look with my special eyes.
I say if you guys want to take some perception.
I'm not very perceptive.
I'm all right.
Oh. Yeah, you are.
Fuck, dude. Dirty 20. Nice.
I need to open up that screen real quick. Boop.
Sadly, my passive perception's a 16, so
Mine is a 10, so
I'll probably never roll better than my passive most of the time.
So a good old 20. There's not a lot you pick up, but you can see ever so slightly that there's some very recent tracks that have been made. You can't really determine what they're from, but you can see like there's something that moved through here recently.
is it a lot of something or a little of something?
You
Can't tell that either?
You can't
Okay.
really tell.
Okay. Well, it means that we're on the right path at least, and something's probably aware of us too.
You guys
Yeah.
continue on.
Yeah. I do believe so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can see that ahead of you guys. There seems to be another area in the cavern where it kind of widens out again. It looks like it's going to be widening out a good fair amount, and this place seems to also be well lit.
I feel like I'm gonna start being a little bit more careful. See if I can hear or see anything ahead of us.
Are you going to try to take a second to percept, or
Yeah, I will try it. I'm not very good at it, but I think that's a 6.
It's the effort that counts.
Yeah, that's a 6.
I see? Yeah, with the 6, you don't really hear anything. Don't say anything.
I still am a little bit on edge, so I'm gonna keep going, but just a little bit more carefully.
Okay. Boop. You make your way to the entranceway of this other portion of cavern. And once again, like I said, it opens up to about 25 feet. The first few things you can notice, you'll see are there seems to be a small amount of cloth stacked near one of the walls on the left. And on the right, there seems to be 8 small casks in a neat row. And that's when you first see them. From what you can tell, there are 4 humanoids, and they're starting to take up positions.
Oh, I'm gonna call back to everybody else. There's some 4 of something down here.
And the rest of us, do we have sight on these people?
I would say only Tyler does right now.
Okay. I'll take his warning and start thinking about what spell I want to cast.
So yeah, Ned's just behind you guys. Just like I think he can feel that you guys like all tense up and get battle ready. And he's just like, holy shit.
Stay put, Ned.
Mhm.
Stay put.
Damn it, Ned.
So what's the game plan here?
We're probably gonna
so-
run in and kill him.
So are they visible from where we're at, you said? Or
Not
is
really.
Tyler the only one that can see him?
I say Tyler is the only one that can see them, and he can kind of see that. I'm assuming Tyler just took a quick glance.
Yeah.
And dumped back.
Exactly.
And
I was.
Let's
Were they
let's
reacting
fucking
to
rush 'em.
Tyler? Did you feel or
say that again.
I mean, they
Like,
they
did
started
they
to tense up and
seemed-
take position, so they know that somebody's down here. Something's down here.
okay?
let's just
but they
rush
didn't
'em.
See you exactly.
I'm sure they heard the slimes, probably, if nothing else.
That's
Yeah,
From what
same.
Tyler can see, he thinks that they're taking positions against you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just fucking rush them.
Yeah, I don't. That's all I know for tactics.
You're running in.
Nobody said we were smart.
Bum
You said
rush.
humanoids.
Yeah, just humanoids. I didn't see them for long enough to tell what they were.
Okay.
I know what they're about to be.
Dead as fuck.
Corpses.
But
Oh,
dead,
that.
so. All right, let's roll initiative.
Oh, I didn't do bad.
What
Got
is
me
it?
a 14.
13.
17.
Oh,
We'll let the murder hobo commence.
It's do what we're good at, right?
21.
Shit, go you.
Dang, Joe.
Nice.
I'll let you guys take care of all the hard work.
All right, Joe. That makes you first to go.
Okay.
Are you entering the room?
So I'm gonna walk up to the doorway, or whatever, like the next corner, so that I can get a look at them.
Mhm.
I think I want to spend my turn like seeing who it is, gathering more, like just observing, seeing how many people there are, what they are, get a better sight before I run in.
Intel.
Okay, just take like a full
So-
turn to see everything.
Yeah, so I'll use my movement to go up to like the next corner of cover or whatever. That I'd be within movement for my next turn. But yeah, I just want to kind of scout it and get a better look.
Okay.
What do I see?
I say the first thing you can notice is that there appears to be a hobgoblin who is starting like etching slowly towards you guys.
Okay.
There also appears to be a just a regular human slightly behind him, and it seems to be two other people in the back end of the cavernous area.
Okay.
So there's two people on the front lines and two people in the back line.
Okay.
Oh, they've got strategy.
Crap, we're already beat.
I think that's all I can do on my turn. If I spend it observing. So. All right.
All right, then.
If
I'll
we
just
consider
relay
Ned,
that to everybody else. There's looks like there's 4 people, a hobgoblin, 3 humans.
as I say, if we consider Ned our back row, then we've got just as good a strategy as they do.
Yeah.
Ned's definitely got to have our backs right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
As
think
he's
so.
slightly shaking back there.
I'm sure he's got it.
All right. And that makes Skulltooth next.
I am gonna do my best to charge in here at the hobgoblin. I only have 30 feet of movement though,
You
so
can
if I
you
I
can
can
get to him. Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna
That's it.
swing at him.
He's moved up closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at him with my scimitar.
Go for it.
Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
All right, I'm gonna swing at him with my other scimitar. Does a 21 hit?
That one does hit.
6 damage? Yeah, 6 damage.
I say you run in and you swing wildly with your first strike, and hobgoblins easily duck out of the way. Most hobgoblins have been trained in some form of way, but your next strike is right on the money. You put a big gash across his face, and he's oozing blood.
He was only taught to jump once.
Anything else you're gonna do?
No, I'm not. Don't have anything else.
All right. Well, since you have damaged him and it's his turn, he's going to attempt to return the favor. Does a 17 hit you?
17 matches. I don't remember what that means.
That means that hits, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember in D&D.
Yeah.
The tie. It's been so long since we've done it.
I mean, I'm okay with just calling it that it hits.
Yeah, if it equals, it hits. So he hit you.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Was there a rule question?
Yeah, it took us a second to remember if it matches the AC, if it hits or not.
It does.
We had to think hard for a second.
It always hurts.
Harder than we've thought all night.
Right.
So he unsheaths his long sword and puts all the weight he can into one strike at you, dealing 9 damage to you.
Oh my.
Fuck.
Twice the amount of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm really hurt after that. I am very much bloodied.
And worse yet, it's your own.
I see, yeah. But the
That's
hobgoblin,
right. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
not even me. But that is all he can do in his move, and he does not move back. And that passes it on to Morthos.
Sure. I charge in. I want to attack the fuck out of the guy that just hurt Tyler.
Go for it.
On my way there, I am going to cast the first level spell Hex. It is a bonus action. So it works just like Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to choose the stats strength for this creature to have disadvantage on skill checks or on ability checks. And then I'm just going to try and clobber the fuck out of them with my mace.
Sounds good.
Ooh,
Oh.
13.
That does not hit.
Do we have any rerolls banked?
Not today.
Damn, fuck. All right.
Did you guys have a reroll last time?
I don't remember. I thought we had some.
I don't remember.
I'll let you reroll this one.
All right, cool.
I'm pretty sure there was one reroll.
All right. Wait a second.
I already threw away my notes from last time.
We should probably have someone elected
Oh,
to track
18.
That hits.
Nice. So my base damage is going to be 6, and then my hex damage gets an extra d6 on there. And that is going to be another 6. So 12 points of damage.
Wow.
Ooh, that murders him.
Nice. That also re-ups my 5 temporary hit points. And I'm trying to remember if I move Hex as another bonus action. Yep. Okay. So yeah, as a bonus action. Yeah. So next turn, I'm going to move my Hex to someone else.
All right. Anything else you can do?
I insult this now dead hobgoblin or whatever the fuck it was. Like,
Call him ugly.
you ugly shithead. I am the only one who gets to hurt my friends. And then that's my turn.
Yeah, that's more like it.
With his last few
Wait a
seconds on
minute.
this earth, this hobgoblin looks at you very confused before he passes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Success.
Dick.
All
You're
right.
a knockoff croc. That's what you are.
And then the next one up is Nerian.
Oh, good. How far away are the people in the back?
Ooh, they're about only 15 feet away from the hobgoblin or the hobgoblin corpse and the big bug that was right behind him.
Would I be able to get near to them? Doesn't have to be too close. I mean, if I need to like kind of take like a little bit of a path to get around this guy.
I see. You could get close to them. I see. Yeah, if you wanted to get straight to them, you'd have to, run right by this guy.
I just need to be within 15 feet of the two of them.
Oh, you can do that. That won't be hard.
Perfect.
You would be next to the other guy though.
I want to be like a little, like, as close as I can get to them without like provoking this one guy specifically.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Because what I'm gonna use is Thunder Wave. 15-foot cube originating from me. Unless I can catch all three of them in it.
Yeah, you'd only be able to either get the back two or him.
Okay, I'm more interested in the back two.
Mm-hmm.
They'll need to make a Constitution saving throw of 14.
One of them passes it.
All right.
I believe so.
Oh, that's so lame. I did basically
Yeah.
nothing with that. So one of them takes 4 damage, and one of them takes 2.
Damage is damage.
And there's a wonderful sound of thunder that can be heard for 300 feet.
And so it's in a cave. We're all deaf now.
Yeah, there's a small ting in everybody's ear for a quick second after he unleashes this thunder wave.
It's a Medal of Honor, all of us. Or Call of Duty, or whichever one.
A little bit of everyone, all of them. All right. Anything else you do on your turn?
Nope. That turns out it was a bad idea, so it is done.
All right. Well, with that, you guys have gotten close enough, and you have a little bit more time to get a better bearing on who's there, and you can tell one of them's clearly seems to be the leader. He's the gentleman one of the gentlemen in the back, and he actually will do this. He will start to utter some magical words.
Uh-oh.
And he will cast. Actually, I won't tell you what he casts. You should be able to know.
He's gonna cast Know You.
Oh shit. That's the worst spell.
Played his reverse card.
That asshole.
That's what I should do, is just carry
Oh,
around a
man.
deck of Uno cards that are just reverse cards and
That's it, man. That's
and
it.
+5.
And skip turns.
Skip turns.
He just kicked some ass. He says a few magical words, and 3 glowing darts shoot from his hand.
Oh no, that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot.
Not glowing darts.
Yep. And he rolled good.
Oh, no. Hopefully not too good.
He actually rolled really good.
It's somewhere between 2 and 5 damage.
So he throws 1 dart at Morthos,
Uh huh.
1 dart at Tyler, and odds 1 at Joe.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm
Mortho
surprised.
takes. How what?
I
Surprised.
would like to point out that the rules as written on Magic Missile is you roll the damage once, and each dart does that amount of damage.
Oh, it does say that.
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
You guys all take 4 damage.
Ouch.
I am
Weird.
down.
We are getting
Hey.
out DPS heavily.
Yeah, we are.
I have 1 temporary hit point left.
Don't worry, you guys' take is still up.
No, he's not. Don't lie to them.
You just need to start spamming. I need healing.
So with his
I don't have that button.
after casting his spell, he does the most gentleman thing, which is shove the other person next to him, and he quickly makes his escape out of the back end of the passageway, going further in. So he is running away.
Oh. How considerate of him to give us a chance.
That leaves the other guy that's up front with you guys.
And the guy he just pushed.
Yeah.
Yep.
The guy next to you guys is going to move up to. Oh, he's decently close to you, Nerian. And he's going to swing at you with a scimitar and miss.
Okay.
Not even close to you. You're barely nudge out the way, and he swings right by you.
I like, and he just swings over the top of me.
Next up is Ned. And Ned does a bit of math in his head. He sees that Tyler is down, but he sees 3 of you guys still up and only 2 of them. So he just takes a few steps back and passes his turn on.
Good job, Ned.
Smart man.
And that leaves the next person up is the person in the back end. And once again, you've gotten a little bit more time. You can see that this person seems to be wielding a longbow, which they will rack. And they will take a shot at Nirian.
How close am I to them?
You're 15 feet away from them.
Dang. Okay.
And they shoot an arrow right over your head.
Oh, good.
Nice.
They're just as not confident as I am.
Oh, yeah. So that brings it around back to Geo.
All right. So how many people are within 30 feet of me?
There's the scout is just on the outside of that. You can get to the person that's swinging at Nerian with
Okay.
15 feet.
All right. I'll run up on him and do 2 attacks. So I'll do whack with my quarterstaff. Oh, wait, I have to roll to see if I hit first.
Clobbering time.
I don't think an 11 hits.
And 11 hit does not hit.
All right.
You're just in inch away from his face.
Cat. Then I'm going to kick them,
If that
dealing 4 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Gosh darn it, keyboard.
It was 4 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boop. All right. They are still up though.
Yep.
Anything else you're gonna do?
Nope.
All
That'll
right.
be it.
That makes it Skulltooth's turn.
Hey, death saves.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a 20, right?
Just a
Oh,
flat D20.
Crap, I hit the wrong button. Give me just a second.
No problem.
Such excite.
Such
Oh, there's
excite.
the dice. Done. Ooh, that's a failure.
Oh.
Ah.
I
The
think when you
9.
drop to 0 HP, does your health thing sub out for the death save?
Yep, it sure does.
Isn't that fancy?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
It's not gonna be super neat once I fill it full of failures. While I'm dead, I'm gonna be right back in the refill my water.
Okay. Next person up is Morthos.
So the boss dude ran out, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many people are left up? There's the archer that shot at Nerian,
Mm-hmm.
and
There's one big brutish thug.
Who also swung at me.
I'm going to move my hex as a bonus action to the big brutish thug. I am going to change and name it that wisdom is the stat that he's going to have disadvantage on for ability checks. And then I'm going to run up and I'm going to try and smash him in the face
Go for
with
it.
my mace. Do better. Oh, I did better. Kick ass.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah. My base damage is 7, and I get another d6 on that for my hex damage. 9 damage altogether.
That is enough to crumple him.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah. My temp HP is full again.
I see you run up with your mace and just top of his head crunch. Like a Nestle Crunch bar.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Just
It's
more
a crunch brute.
I say just more fluid.
Are those the yellow ones in the big variety packs?
Crunch
It's
bars?
like yellow and blue, I think. The
No, those are
packaging.
blue. What are the the big
Crunch?
Hershey's variety packs? There's the yellow ones
The-
with the nuts.
The Mr. Good bars?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I was thinking
Oh,
Mr. Good
yeah.
bars. Those are the best.
Those
Crunch
are,
bars are weak as fuck.
I 100% agree with this. 100%.
They both have sugar, and I like both of them.
There you go.
All right. Next up is Nerian.
All right. Well, I think this guy, we'll just go ahead and whack him.
So yeah, there's still the scout in the back end.
Once again, I rolled the damage again because I'm used to it all rolling at 1 point. So 19 to hit and 9 damage.
Nice.
I'll just keep rolling it out of order if it's going to be successful. at
Hey,
this.
I was like, it's working. I say, and what's your weapon again?
It's a Warhammer.
Warhammer. So you
just
just
as much squish.
yeah, he's barely alive, but you smack him and blood shoots out of his mouth.
Oh, he's still alive after that. Here I was hoping I squished him like a pop can.
And with that, oh man, yeah, you're the only one next to him. So he's actually going to attempt to run away from you.
Oh, how considerate of him. I'll take that opportunity attack then.
Go for it.
Just a 9.
Oh yeah, that misses. So he.
How far behind is the Beyond overlay? Oh, the D&D Beyond overlay takes forever to update. It looks like
Oh.
Either that or it's not
on stream.
updating correctly, maybe.
Who knows?
Let me reload it and see if it's just being goofy. Anyway.
All right, but with that, everybody in the immediate area currently right now is either deceased or has ran away. But we do have a injured fighter on the ground right now. So I don't know how you guys want to handle that. I don't know if you guys want to chase or tend to your comrade.
Depends on how
is
far
he still
away
doing
it
his
is.
death saving throws?
I'm still in death saves, yes.
We might be
Okay,
able to
I'm
hit
gonna
him with
go
like
up.
a long range spell if somebody's got something for it, but
Yeah, I can run up and see if I can hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I still have a hex that I can move.
Okay, let's. I'll just continue with the initiative then. So the next person up would be Geo.
I saw my friend drop, so I'm gonna go and do a heal check on him
Let's do
to
it.
try and stabilize. Wow. 22.
Oh, nice.
nice.
Was that just stabilized then, right, at 0 HP?
Yeah, you're still
Yeah.
at 0,
Mhm.
but you're not in danger of bleeding out anymore.
Can I second wind while stabilized?
I don't think so.
You have to be conscious.
Yeah, I
Damn,
think you gotta
okay.
be awake to do that.
You have to be conscious to take actions.
Okay.
So
So if we get you up to 1 HP, yeah.
It's worth a shot. That's okay.
I don't have any way to do that. Yeah, then I'm going to spend the rest of my movement chasing.
right. And you were there. So you'd be able to actually get to the opening of the next passage.
Okay.
Let's see, and you can see that this passageway is a bit narrow. Boop. And it seems to be kind of actually sloping down. You even see at the last very second, this scout who is running back through this passageway even slips a little bit at the bottom of this passageway. But
Okay.
he is almost out of your sight. Alright.
We're going to get him.
Next person up. That'd be Tyler, but he is stabilized now. So it is Morthos.
Sure. I run after. Hopefully I can get to the. Hang on. I was snacking on sunflower seeds and I inhaled one.
Usually a bad idea.
Yeah. I get up to the same point that hopefully I can get up to the same point where Joe is, where I can see it, see the dude. I'm going to move my hex to him. Disadvantage on dexterity ability checks. And then I'm going to try an Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Eldritch Blast's got a. What is the fucking range on that? Range is 120 feet, so it should be good. Ooh, it's only a 12. Does that hit?
That hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nope. It does not.
Oh, all right. Damage rolled, so you can ignore that. But
Mhm.
all right. So yeah, I shoot my shot. He's still got the hex on him. But all right, that's all I got.
All right. That makes the next person Nirian.
I don't have anything that's at long range, so
You should just heal our friend.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So not
Peace,
good
sir.
again. 7 HP. That's the best I can do.
That's plenty for me.
I think he'll take it.
I am back up to half health.
And I am out of spells.
Oh no.
Me too, but hex like lets me fuck around a little bit with it a little longer.
And you guys can see that at the bottom of this little passageway, the scout scampers out of vision into another seemingly lit cavernous area.
Give chase.
All right. So you guys will make it down this declining passageway. You can even see that they've laid down some coarse matting and random objects to kind of help with the slipperiness of this area. But luckily, you guys have seen him fall, so you kind of know to kind of manage your weight and make it down this passageway. And this passage, is Tyler, you up front again?
You're mute, Tyler.
Muted.
Yeah, I will go ahead and lead up again.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were still on initiative. That's why I didn't.
No problem. All right, so you take the lead again, and this is another cavern that kind of widens out. In this area, you once again, for one of the first things you notice is there seems to be more bolts of clothing and 5 more casts in the middle of the floor, on top of some coarse matting. Towards the back end of this, you can see a few things. One, you can see there seems to be that scout kind of taking cover behind those casts. You can also see what appears to be something wrapped in a whole bunch of cloth, and that cloth appears to be blood-soaked.
Oh.
I see. And you can also see that there, along with that scout, he appears to be another hobgoblin, and he seems to be coming out from another passageway behind, coming towards you guys. You do not see the leader anywhere around. You guys want to continue just with this initiative?
I'm cool with that.
Fine with it
Or
as long
are
as
you-
everybody else is.
We're gaining on him.
I say we'll just start it from the top. So that'd be Geo up first.
All right.
Thanks for that raid.
So we still see the
Thanks for
guy.
that raid.
You can see the scout who's ducked behind some
Welcome.
barrels, and you can see a hobgoblin is entering into this area.
Okay. How far away are they?
The scout's about 15 feet. The hobgoblin's about 25.
Yeah. I'll run up on the scout and whack him.
Nice.
I don't hit with that. Or with that.
Yeah. You make some quick whiffs, and he's able to kind of scamper around some more of the casts, and throw some matting at you and able to duck away from these strikes.
Okay.
That does.
And I guess I stand there and pass my turn.
Stare at him angrily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Menacing.
brings up Tyler's turn.
All right, not realizing that this is a different hobgoblin than from before, I'm gonna run up to him and say, "Yo, you're the one that almost killed me," and then hit him with my sword.
Go for it.
19 to hit.
That hits.
I am mad at him, so I'm doing 10 damage.
Ooh. You immediately, like, you using your scimitars, you immediately just take a chunk into his shoulder. He is barely alive after this attack.
I'm gonna make sure he's not alive after the second attack then. 16 hit.
That does not.
Oh no. I wasted my bonus action. Didn't, but okay. Well, I feel a little bit better now.
Not bad. Next person up is Morthos.
So I make it down there. Do I see the scout?
You can see. Yeah, you can see him.
Can I get up to melee range with him?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do because he's got my hex on him still. So I'm going to run up, try and mace him in the face. Ooh, that's going to miss. That's
Yes.
a 9.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does miss.
Okay, that's what I got. Thanks for swinging through Urban Night TV.
Thank you. And next person up is Nerian.
Let's see. So the big bruiser guy is still barely up.
Yeah,
Right.
the hobgoblin is barely there. He's got
Well,
blood shooting out of his shoulder, but a long sword
He
ready to
hasn't
go.
had a turn yet, so maybe I'll try and knock him down. He'll need to. Gosh, almost everything I have is a dex save or something. So I'll need to make a dex save of 14. Hopefully he'll blow it.
Yeah, he does not make it.
Oh, good. He'll take 3 whole points of damage.
And
Is
what,
it enough?
That's probably gonna be enough.
I say, what is that coming from?
As a radiant sacred flame.
Okay. So you engulf him with radiant fire, and he burns from the inside out. He immediately drops his long sword and crumples over.
Yeah.
You guys ganged up on that guy.
At least we got one person knocked out before they can hit us.
True. Yeah, right. And that brings up first the scout's turn, which at this point he is scrambling and draws a short sword, and will take a strike at Geo. When I roll attacks, they are not coming close. He whiffs. I don't even have to ask your AC. He's on this last little bit of life.
Probably.
And you can see that that you guys are probably very close to winning this fight. So Ned takes a few steps forward after almost stumbling at the bottom of the steps, and he attacks.
Oh,
And,
go Ned.
All right. And what's your AC, Chuck?
It is 14.
He hits you, Chuck.
Ned hits me.
Yes.
What the fuck?
He sneaks up behind you and punches his sword
Fucker.
in your direction.
All right.
Dealing...
This is the guy that we rescued?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Dealing 7 damage.
Fuck, he burns through my temp HP.
Ned, you done fucked up.
So yeah, he takes a quick stab, hits Morthos, and he just quickly shrieks, I told you guys not to come down here. And
You know you're going to die for that man, right?
He looks unsure. It seems like he had made his move while he thought the hobgoblin was still alive. But with that, it is Geo's turn.
All right. I am going to. So that scout did he die
He is still up.
Yeah.
on this last turn, or is he still up?
No.
He's still up.
Yeah, he's still up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nerian
'cause I
killed
didn't
the
hit
hob-
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack the scout. I don't think a 10 hits,
Does not.
but a 19 probably does.
It does.
Do more than
4
one
damage.
4 damage is enough to end this guy.
Aha.
All right. I
Freaking
miss with
bad.
my
Yes.
staff, but then I roundhouse kick him in the face.
And he just slams into this cask. And you can hear even the liquid in it shake and swish around. And he crumples down into a mess.
All right.
That leaves only one opponent left. And it is... Boop. Tyler's turn.
So Ned is the only one left now.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Ned.
Poor Ned. I knew there was something fishy about you from the very start.
That's it. He just keeps
All
repeating,
right.
I told you guys not to come down here. You just
Well.
listened.
We told
Yeah.
you we had to come down here, you dumbass.
Well, yeah, we should have listened, and you should have ran when you had the chance. And I'm gonna hit him with my scimitar. Does a 14 hit?
It hits.
He's
Yeah,
just
I'm-
wearing a blanket or some shit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't wearing any armor. Oh, max damage 10.
He is barely alive.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Any last words?
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I got a little bit too excited. I think a 9 misses,
that does miss.
even with no armor.
Question him.
What'd you say?
Said if he can knock him out, you might be able to question him.
That could be a move. But the
Could be.
next person up is Morthos, so we'll see how that
It's-
goes.
It's not going to be. 'cause
I didn't
I'm
think
gonna
so.
move. I'm gonna move my hex to him
Mhm.
and give it, dexterity. Why the fuck not? And I'm gonna mace him in the face. Oh fuck yeah! 22.
That is.
Try not to get blood on the blanket if you can help it.
Base damage is 7, and my hex damage is just 1, so 8 damage altogether.
So how do you kill this guy?
Oh, I just club him right in the forehead with my mace. Just cave his head in. It had to happen because I need those temporary hit points back, which I now have.
An eye for an eye.
Kind of
Morthos.
like mid sentence saying, we could question.
I mean,
Listen,
All right.
wasn't in turn order, so
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I had to do it, man. Like, he hurt me. Like, I had to give my magical
I
healing.
understand.
Let's see.
Next one, I promise to try and not kill.
Let's see.
I would like to get
Try.
the last combatant in our next fight alive, just to get more info out of them.
Okay, that's noted. I will remember that. And
take it under
Yeah.
consideration.
I can't guarantee it, but I will take it under strong consideration.
All right.
All right.
I will remember you said that.
So
That's
Morthos
all.
pulls his mace, and you guys can see that you don't know what was damaged more: the front portion of his skull, or the shattered, mangled mess of a neck he's left. But that one strike is enough to down the last combatant in this area. I didn't know if you guys wanted to search him out more.
Yeah.
There's
You
definitely
said there's casks
Yeah.
and shit.
there's cast
Yeah.
and shit, and there still is a passageway further down though. So I don't know if you
What are these casks of?
crack one open.
Mhm.
What were you going to say, Tyler?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I want to know what these casts are full of.
Yeah.
They seem to be filled of some form of liquor.
Mm.
Nice. We need that for later.
We can sell that. All
And
right.
then
Looking around, do we find anything else?
There is also the mess of cloth that seems to be wrapped around a body.
A white wrapped around the body?
it was a bunch of cloth wrapped around something bloody.
Yeah, we probably need to look at that too, unfortunately.
I'll check it out.
Recognize the body.
Hmm?
Do we recognize the body if we unwrap them?
You don't recognize the body, but you guys can tell that this is a fresh kill that would only be a day or two. And this is a humanoid male. I would say you guys would probably guess that this is Sarah's brother.
Fine. All right. All right. That was going to be my question. Any recognition,
Yeah.
Can we tell who the fuck it is? They got anything on them?
Not that you can see.
Looted already.
The two things you can tell is that this person was beat horribly, and that they have been looted for everything.
Well, turnabout's fair play. We can loot them for everything too.
True.
Yeah. Let's spend a few minutes looting the body and go check out the next passage.
And I think we'll see what we can find as far as liquor is concerned.
Bert
Hey,
has
Bert.
arrived.
Thanks for coming through.
Hey, Bert.
Right. So yeah, you guys have checked through the cast already, so you guys do know there's liquor in there. The only other thing that was in that room is that there seems to be a few bolts of cloth, or bolts of cloth.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
We
Nothing.
got well, what do we got? This is
Is it especially fancy cloth?
Eh,
It seems weird to be probably smuggling. Just cloth.
you know it can fetch a price, but it's not anything crazy.
One banked advantage from
you.
Captain Carrion.
Thank you.
Do we have somebody tracking that?
Sweet.
I'm writing it down right now.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks, Captain Kieran.
All right.
Anything else you guys want to do in this area?
If we get to do a decent enough job searching, I'm cool to check out the passage.
Yeah, you
Yep.
guys definitely.
Hey
Is that the
there.
only way to go from here?
Yes.
This other passage?
Yeah, there seems to be another a little bit cavernous area, but this area does not seem to be lit by torchlight. This seems to be more a natural light glowing from this area.
A natural light, like photophosphorescent, like lichen or some shit, or
Oh no, it looks like normal light, like sunlight.
something's filtering through,
okay.
like
Like a hole
You know,
okay,
or a cave opening.
okay.
In which case we're gonna catch the people.
you guys make your way through.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, I said this portion of the cave seems to be the end of this underground passageway, and it leads directly to the sea. Just taking a quick note of things around, you can see that there seems to be a tide out that's a bit high, but not the highest you've ever seen. But pulled up on this the cavern floor seems to be a small boat, probably large enough to hold about 8 people.
Okay.
Propelled by oars. It has a little mast, a neatly furled sail. There appears to be a rope leading down from this boat, and there appears to be a man fiddling with the rope who turns to you guys and immediately puts his hands up. This
That's
seems
a smart decision right there, buddy.
Is that the person who magic missiled us?
yes.
This motherfucker right here.
I moved my hex to him.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that.
I'm not trying to kill him, but in case we
Yeah,
have to. Well, why don't you go ahead and just climb on down?
He's actually a little bit in the water. He's like, I'll come out. And he slowly moves towards you guys.
I do kind of want to spread out a little bit from the group, so in case he's like gonna pull a fast one and hit us with some AoE magic, that
Oh, he can't get all of us.
yeah.
Smart thinking. Is he coming towards us?
Yeah, he's slowly approaching you guys.
So what the fuck?
How about you? How about we have him go ahead and stop right there, though?
He stops. And so you can kind of see he's a tall man. He has a shaved head and like piercing, weird green little eyes.
Actually, human.
Actually human?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here?
He kind of smirks. He's like, oh, doing some work.
And what might that work be?
He's like, we're just a simple shipping company. We were just defending our base. He's like, I'm willing to just look the other way. We can just,
Why'd you kill the dude inside?
He's like, I didn't kill that dude.
Why did your shipping company kill that dude inside?
He's like, I don't think they did either.
Well,
Yeah,
then
but
how
he's
the fuck
dead.
Did he die? And he's wrapped up in blankets, and your goddamn base.
He's like, we just haven't had a chance to bury him yet.
Was he a member of your crew?
He's like, oh no. And he still has his hands up.
Why would you have his dead body if you didn't kill
He's like, we were gonna bury him.
him? I'll
Mhm.
let the town, where his family is, bury him.
He's like, well, we would let the town know eventually.
Are you gonna bury him, or are you gonna send him out to sea like you did his sister?
He's like, I don't know of any sisters. He's like, I don't even know who that man is.
Can I maybe do a little insight on that?
Go for it.
Oh, that was close. It was about to
Oh
be
wow!
8. It was almost an 8.
Goddamn.
So you clearly know he's full of shit. Like you can even sense that since you started asking him about the course specifically, he's been a lot more of shit than what he appeared to be of.
Funny that you'd say that.
You want me to hurt him?
Oh, until he can tell us the truth,
Cool.
I mean,
Just
he might
leave
be
it-
dead. He might be
don't-
dead before then, but
Don't kill him. Yeah.
Okay. All right, buddy. My friend here thinks you're full of shit. Why don't you try again, truthfully, or I am going to break your hand.
He's like, all right. He's like, I don't know what I need to do differently.
Just go ahead and hit him.
Yeah. I'm going to try and walk up to him and try and just bash one of his hands that's up in the air with my mace. Trying to do this non-lethally, right? So hitting an extremity. Do you want an attack roll on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. 25.
Oh yeah, that hits.
My base damage
Plus your hex.
is only 5,
no.
but my hex, like I said, I'm trying to do this non-lethal like. I don't know if it's possible. So 8 damage altogether.
Okay. He's a burlier man, but the minute you make contact with his hand, it you hit it and it flies out, and you can see the minute it takes away from that momentum, he can't really move it. He's immediately
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So about that man you don't know in the cave.
He takes a second. And he's still up and conscious, but definitely not able to play catch anytime soon. And he's just like, it wasn't our fault.
Explain.
He's like, look, you go into a haunted house. How can you not expect for bad things to happen to you?
We all know a haunted house is full of shit. It's just a rumor people spread to get someone to go there.
So why don't you tell us what happened?
He has to take a second. He's like, I run a business. and he was in the way. And when you
This
run a
business
business,
is seeming sketchier and sketchier.
he's like, and when you're in a business and people are in the way, you make them move.
So he was in your way, and you killed him. What, to keep him quiet?
It's like, yes.
Okay. So explain your business to me. Why does your business require killing people who knows about it?
He's like I told you, we ship
It's not
stuff.
very good marketing.
It's really not.
You should try coupons.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Keep saying you ship stuff. There's a dock in a city, not that far away from here. Why are you shipping out of a cave under a house?
I mean, I think we all know the answer.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to get him to say it. I'm trying to get him to admit it.
We want you to tell us.
He's like, look, we're smugglers. We move stuff that sometimes you don't want other people knowing about. And he didn't want to cooperate, so he had to be silenced, I think is the word you used.
Kind of funny because we do a business too, and we're trying to decide if you're in the way.
He's like, look, you there's like 13 casks of some pretty good brandy up there. He's like, there's some random bolts of cloth which we just used to hide it. He's like, you guys take that.
How big is your crew?
He's like, what does that matter? He's like, this is mostly it right here.
Is that a lie?
Then,
Yeah, insight that.
Yeah. $11.
You don't detect anything.
Where's your ship?
He points to the boat.
You're smuggling shit with that.
Didn't we find a book about sea signals?
All right. Yeah. You wait there. I'm gonna go up on his boat and I'm gonna search for a corresponding lamp or some shit or lantern that they would
No, I
use to.
think we already found the lantern.
We found the lantern in the house, but if they're
I got what you're
communicating
saying.
back and forth, yeah.
So
if it's to him or if it's to something else, he'd
I'm
have
thinking it's
Yeah.
to something else.
If
But
this ship can only hold 8 people, I'm thinking it's like a dinghy or some shit used to go between their actual ship that's off the coast or something.
whether it's theirs or
Yeah.
some group that they are affiliated
Mhm.
with, yeah.
I say, yeah, you jump on the ship, and
Might be the branch office.
This is the branch
I was like, yeah,
office.
this is our Eastern market ship.
Yeah.
This is more of our neighborhood friendly market.
Yeah.
You jump on the ship, and you can quickly tell that this is not a ship anybody lives on. It's barren. There's nothing in here, and you do not find another lantern.
So where's your ship?
He's like, there is no other ship.
So if I take this book and this lantern and I go up there and I start flashing some signals, nobody else is going to show up.
He's like, I don't know if anybody will show up if you start signaling people to show up. I don't
I have a specific set of signals.
like you show him that, and he's just like, fuck. He's like, you can have the little boat. You can have the little boat. All the
Listen, I don't give a
casks.
shit about your boat. We're gonna take your casks anyway. Those are already ours. The problem here is we have been hired to find out what the fuck happened to the sister. She washed up dead. We got pointed to this house. We found her brother dead in your hideout. We found a book on signaling ships. Where's your fucking boat? How big is your crew?
He sighs. He's like, they're at sea right now.
I mean,
When are
isn't
they
that
due to pick
obvious
you up?
That's where boats are.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
He's
When are
like,
they due to pick you up?
he's like, they usually. He's like, it's probably gonna be within the next 2 weeks. He's like, they usually come around the new moon.
All right.
He's like, whenever the new moon hits, we signal out, and they're usually there.
So they just leave you here to hang out with this shit.
He's like, to unload it.
Who's buying this stuff?
He's like, oh, I don't do that.
Don't do what?
He's like, I don't handle the selling of things.
Was that Ned who did that?
He's like, I did he even see Ned?
I
don't. Yeah, I don't. He did
Yeah.
not.
No, I don't think so.
So you say Ned, and he's like, I don't know who Ned is.
Who handles the selling?
I'm gonna go back in, start dragging Ned's body out, and
You should like
as you guys are
weaken
talking,
Bernie's them.
and eventually, it's like slump him out. It's like,
This guy?
this Ned.
So he's just like, I don't handle that. He's like, I just do my job. I get instructions to do my job. That's all I do.
Who gives you your instructions?
He's like, he's like, in our business, you don't always get to know names and faces.
Is it someone here local?
He's like, that would be my guess.
How do you contact them? How do you get your information from them?
He's like, they contact me.
How?
He's like, sometimes I just get some information sent to me that stuff needs to be either put on the ship or taken off. We're here. We make sure the job gets done and nobody interferes with that. And I would say at that point, Geo brings the body in. I assume you like slump it at him.
Mhm.
He takes a second. He's like, I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Found him tied up upstairs, naked.
Well, he's like naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaky crew, man.
He's
Yeah.
like, no, it wasn't my guys.
Weird hazing ritual or something.
I don't know. He attacked us for coming down here, so one of yours as far as we can tell.
He's like, he's not mine. He's like, you see what my crew does when we find somebody. Or used to do.
Well, yeah.
We killed them all.
Yeah. He's like,
All the ones that are here, at least.
he's like, and that's what they usually do to people that they find.
Turnabout, I guess.
So yeah, he's saying he does not know him. Ned.
All right.
Well, I don't think you can do business out of this dock anymore, or this cave, or this house.
He's like, yeah, I would agree with that.
So stop it.
So
Okay.
we were hired to find out what happened to the sister.
And clear this
to the
house out.
brother.
Say that again, Chuck.
And to make this area not dangerous.
Well, we were hired to find out what happened to the brother and sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
She
That's part of
washed
it.
up dead. They wanted to know what happened. And this house was suspected. So they wanted us to make this house safe.
Mm-hmm.
Until we talk, get to the rest of the crew of the ship, we can't say the job's done.
I would say that would be a thought that would go to you guys' head. Is you guys have been tasked to clear this house and make it safe. And
if we got fucking smugglers getting ready to show back up within the next 2 weeks,
Yeah.
Can hardly call it safe.
so when the ship, I'll ask the dude, when your ship shows up and they got shit to bring or you got shit to give to them, how does that go?
he's like, usually they'll signal to us if it's safe. We'll signal back that everything is safe. They'll tell us that they have stuff to unload. We'll unload it here. We leave. The next time we're told to come back here, the things that we unloaded are gone.
So wait, you were getting on your ship. Where were you getting ready to go?
Place that the murder's not happening.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's like, I took a chance that you guys weren't good swimmers.
Well,
We're not.
we're not.
Not better than a boat.
All right. So sometime on the night of the new moon, your crew's going to show up, signal if it's safe or not. You would then respond back, yes. And then either they pick you up or they bring more shit here to get offloaded.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think? Do we wait until the new moon? Lure these crewmates here, kill them, take their boat back to the ship, and then kill everyone on the ship, and then turn the ship in for a nice reward?
I mean, that seemed like
That's a lot of killing.
It is, but could
That's what we get paid to do.
It's about the only thing I'm good at. So
It would make the
that and
house
dying.
I feel like you say that Morthos and Skulltooth, they're like, yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
Is there like a Navy equivalent or
Damn
like,
it.
authorities or anything out here?
Coast Guard.
I mean, there is a set of guards in Saltmarsh.
Mhm.
Who's
I feel
the
like
law authority
getting-
in Saltmarsh?
The best. Boop.
'cause my concern is we don't know how big their operation is. Like we don't know if this is one dinghy of one ship of one fleet of one. Like,
That's true.
You know, we don't know how big.
It could be
the
like a
branches
full
out.
fucking like enterprise.
I'd
like-
hate to. Yeah,
And,
I'd hate to
and we
get
don't.
dragged
yeah.
out in the middle of the ocean and have to fight like multiple ships worth of.
Yeah, like I
Shit.
can't, like one ship maybe, multiple ships I feel doubtful.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the other problem though is who is it in town that's sending the messages?
Mm-hmm.
I see. You do know that they have obviously a town's guards. That it is led of a former man of the King's Army, Fireborn, Elander Fireborn.
Okay,
Sounds like a fake name.
Could be.
Sure.
here's what I
So
think we do.
We think there's somebody in the town that is a part of this.
There's someone here that's signaling them to drop shit or load shit up. So
Oh
yeah,
no,
I think you're right.
he's saying that they're communicating between each other. The ship asks if it's safe. They communicate back if it is safe.
Right.
This dude. So this dude is permanently stationed here.
They whenever they're needed, they're there.
But somebody's telling this dude
I
what.
got the impression like there's a ship roaming around in the sea that swings by
Mhm.
while he's here. It signals to him.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if there's somebody at the town that is connected to this.
Yeah. The ship signals, "Is it safe?" They respond back, "It is safe." They come in and help unload. And he kind of hints that they're mostly here to make sure that nobody's here when they're here. So there's no random bums or anybody trying to hole up here.
So here's what I think. We take this dude to the town's guard. Like, ask them what we should do. Like, I'm all in favor of holing out here, watching for a signal, telling them it's safe, come on in.
Mhm.
But like you said, like there could be a whole fucking enterprise. We could be starting a war with a fucking fleet of smugglers and pirates.
Yep. I'd be worried getting that deep into it without at least even because you know maybe we can do that, but if we don't even convey that that's what we're doing, and our party
they're
gets
unprepared.
nuked,
Yeah,
then nothing like that gets covered up.
Nothing changes.
Yeah,
I agree.
So we definitely need to spread this info before we do anything else.
Yeah.
So I think we should
Give me
maybe
his
go.
busted ass hand.
Yeah, go check out our contact person who hired us.
Mm-hmm.
Bring this dude, give an update, then go to the guard. Or maybe we should go to the guard first.
Is there any way? I wonder if we could like collapse the caves too to make them unusable.
That would
I'd
be an
consider that a last
undertaking.
resort.
I don't
Yeah.
think we should do that because if we have to set up an ambush or something, we're going to need this
Well, I'm
cave to
just
look like
thinking-
it's in good shape.
Right. I'm thinking eventually, after we deal with like this next crew, just to
I'm
like
sure.
prevent the house from being continually used,
Yeah,
because these caves lead into the house.
they do.
Yeah.
And if we end up being the owners of this house, I don't have to worry about, a second back door that fucking pirates are going to be knocking at.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either we collapse it or we fortify it somehow,
Yeah,
hmm
because then we have a way out potentially too.
I mean, it's
that's
pretty,
also true.
pretty deep too. Like, oh, maybe we can just collapse the bit that connects the house.
Could
Just-
be.
I mean, we could always board it up from the other end and just
Yeah. I mean,
make it.
that's tomorrow's problem, I think.
Yep.
Mhm.
Today's
You're
problem is broken hand man and what we do.
Yeah.
with that.
I think we take him to the guard and we get the guard's opinion.
Yeah.
Get that fire dude. Because, I'm great at doing mercenary work. Not so great at doing long-term planning.
Mhm.
True.
These are the
Yeah.
facts.
And that would be even better if we get hired to continue this,
Mm.
rather than only profiting off of whatever we find.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah. Are we in agreement? Let's take this dude, tie him up, take him to the guard.
I think that sounds good.
All right. That's what we do.
All right. So you guys tie him up. How are you guys getting back to Saltmarsh?
Walking.
Okay.
How did we get here? We walked, right?
Well, I
We
mean, we
walked.
could take his boat, right?
We could. Yeah.
I'm hesitant to go out on the water with him on the water.
I do too. That puts us in a very confined space. I'm not a goddamn sailor. Like,
Mm-mm.
I'm
As
all about
discussed.
starting fires and shit. Like out
Mhm.
there, I'm out of my element.
I mean,
Quite
actually,
literally.
I
Yeah.
am a sailor, but I don't trust. And if nobody else is comfortable doing it, then I'm fine with.
Yeah. Let's just fucking, we
Yeah.
got here by, beating the feet. We'll tie him up and we'll, use some ropes, like hobble him so he can't like run or anything.
He's a magic user. We should probably put something over his mouth too.
We'll gag him. I already broke one hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll gag him, tie his hands behind his back, put, a couple feet of rope between his ankles and tie those to his ankles. That way he can walk comfortably but not run. And
Remove any
yeah.
spell pouches that he has.
Yeah. Well, frisk him. Like, what has he got on him?
So you guys start to frisk him. He doesn't have much on him. He does seem to have some weird kind of pipe in his pocket.
He done
Hey,
did
man.
that.
The fuck's up with this pipe?
He kind of chuckles and laughs. He's like you smoke anything out of that pipe. The smoke it stays around for a bit and gets kind of fun.
All right, I'll toss that to Nerian. Like, you keep that safe.
Sounds like a deal.
All right. Back to town we go.
All right. So you guys have wrangled this kind gentleman all together, and you guys begin your trip back to Saltmarsh.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys walk, so it does take a bit of time, and you now do have an injured prisoner. So it takes you a little bit more time than it does, but you guys get back to Saltmarsh.
Walking back to town with a different person than we expected to be walking back with.
Yeah. And it's starting to get what's it when the sun goes down?
Josh?
Or
Dusk.
Night.
Yeah,
Evening.
there you go. So it's starting to be dusk, but you guys make it, good time. There's still light out. And you guys are quickly approached by the guards, and one of them steps forward and is like, is there a reason you have this gentleman tied up?
Yeah, he's a smuggler and he killed some people. We want to take him to the guard. Captain. We need advice.
He's you guys wait here. We'll go get him.
Okay.
And they kind of quickly run off. And it actually doesn't take that long. You see
I would imagine not. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing that draws real quick attention.
but you can
Yeah.
kind of quickly see, and this is kind of an older chiseled man. He has a gray beard, but he doesn't even approach with any kind of swarm drawn or anything like that. He actually seems kind of jovial about the situation. And he's like, they told me they were sending people. It looks like they found some good ones. He's like, so what happened? He's like, I know you guys went to the house.
Yeah.
I'm cool with giving him like a beat for beat rundown, like 100% truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
So,
don't
yeah.
think there's anything needs to be.
Yeah,
hidden.
like we
Right.
went, we found one corpse in the basement. We cleared the house. We found this dude tied up naked in the upper levels of the house. We
There
brought
was
him
some
with
magic
us.
Trap set.
Yeah,
I want to ask if this guy is the one that set the traps, the magic trap in the.
oh yeah, the
house.
weird fucking voice that boomed out. Yeah.
You ask him that, and he laughs, and he was like, "It's some of my handiwork."
Hmm.
It wasn't bad. I'll give it to you. That was handy. Yeah. But yeah, we found a naked dude. We went and found a secret hatch underneath. Found a
Hatch underneath.
like
All right.
yeah,
Naked dude that went
smugglers.
by the name of Ned, by the way, who's not
Yeah.
affiliated with this guy. So we'll probably ask about him separately.
Mm-hmm.
These guards, and see if they know anything about him.
But yeah. Underneath, we found some hobgoblins, some other people. They attacked us. We worked our way through. They died. We found some casks of brandy that we would like to lay claim to. We chased this dude, captured him, questioned him, found out he's part of a smuggling ring that shows up every new moon. He did confess to killing the brother. And I'm going to guess he also killed the sister. What I would like us to do is to set up an ambush for these smugglers on the new moon, signal them, tell them it's safe, draw them in, take them out, take their ship back to their, their actual vessel, take that out. But we definitely dig that could put your town in danger. So we don't want to overstep our station here.
Okay. So the first thing Eli does is he signals for some guards to take the smuggler captain into custody. He's like, you guys pretty good. He's like, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that anything you guys found there you're right. So he's like,
Cool.
I don't think anybody's gonna bar you with that, and if so, it'd be me sent out to handle it, and I don't care. So he's
Okay.
like, that's decided. On
Yeah,
that.
we didn't find anything dangerous or a threat. It was just some brandy and some cloth. So
Do you tell him about the skeletons?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I did say we're gonna do it full truth. So
yeah.
we did find like what looks to be an alchemist lab,
Mhm.
but it seems to be completely and totally unrelated. But we did clear out the skeletons that were in there too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there was
We
stuff
got like
in that lab.
And the weird bats.
The sturges, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, pretty good. He's like, I so far, if everything you tell me is the truth, I like your work.
I mean, if you want, we're happy to also kind of give you an in-person walkthrough. Like, don't want to make you think we want to have a good relationship.
he's like, I'll probably send some guards out there, but he's like, I believe you, so I'm not going out there. He's like, any further decisions on what to be done towards these smugglers would have to be handled by the council, the city council.
I'm cool with that. And, I put our services, out there for this too. I would love for our crew to take care of it. We are going to want to get paid, but we're fucking down to help with this shit.
He's like, well,
Absolutely.
he's like, well, luckily one of the council members already likes your idea because I'm one of them.
Oh,
So he's like, I like this. He's like, I'm not the biggest on smuggling. I'll put that out there. Not a fan of it. So I want this job done. So he's like,
Okay.
how about I put you guys up for the night? He's like, there are gonna be some people interested that I'll have to speak with first, the other members. He's like,
That's
"But-"
great. We got to go talk to the person that hired us anyway.
He's like,
Giving
oh,
him-
Ida.
Yeah.
He's like that.
so she was a council person, wasn't she?
hmm
Okay.
He's like, if you want, I'm gonna have to talk to her in the morning. I can handle that.
All
I
right.
figure
Cool.
she hired us. We should probably tell her ourselves too.
Okay.
Plus, don't we still need to get paid from her?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, whatever best works for you guys.
Yeah. We'll go find her tonight, but we will take you up on that offer to put up for the evening.
And he's like, it'll be back at the same in the snapping line. He's like,
I heard they got some great new art hanging up in there.
Oh yeah, it's much cozier now.
yeah, I haven't heard about that. And he's like, well, I guess next time I'm in there, I'll look. He's like, yeah, but I'll have room set up for you guys and just a few. But he's like, yeah, good work. He's like, he's like, if I had a guess, he's like, Ida's usually in the markets, like when she's not running any ships. And with all that just went down, not too many ships were deciding to leave. So he's like, if you guys run around the market, you'll probably bump into her.
Nice.
Fantastic. Thanks.
He's like, yeah, but he's like, I will see you guys tomorrow.
Very cool.
man.
Okay.
I wonder if they're art smugglers.
Yeah.
That was
God. The worst kind.
From what you
Yeah.
from
Scum of the earth.
from what you see,
Secretly,
they had no art, but there is always the possibility.
secretly inside of those brandy casks are actually like tapestries wrapped in
Yeah.
plastic or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
they got them in big ass Ziploc bags, hiding them in there.
Mhm.
Yep.
Never expect it was art. They'll think it was just
Yeah.
brandy.
Mm-hmm.
How dare they? All right, are you guys gonna go try to find Ida?
I'm cool with that. You all cool with that?
Yeah.
Damn,
let's
yeah,
go find
absolutely.
Ida.
I'll need a quick break here, probably at the restroom and stuff. But
You guys just want to take a quick break?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. I kind of do have to use the restroom too, anyway. So.
All right. Be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, we should be back now.
Oh, look.
Nice.
Hi.
It's us. Still.
Yeah, it's us.
We're back.
Yeah, let's go find this lady.
All right.
Wait,
So you guys had decided to run around the market.
Yeah.
See you guys can find her.
We need cash bad.
Oh, Captain
Is
Kieran
there-
just
is it, like, late
banked a
enough
reroll
that-
for us.
Nice.
is it late enough that the markets are kind of like closed down, or there's still like people out?
That's what I was getting ready to say. It actually doesn't seem too hard to find her, because most of the
Okay.
place stalls are closing down and moving along or closing for the night.
Alex, do you see that Captain Kieran bought us a reroll?
I did not.
If you want to record that on your.
Indeed.
Reroll. Bam. All right. And she's at one of the last stalls that seems to hasn't really closed up yet. And she seems to mostly just be having small talk. But she sees that you guys are, heading towards her. And I would say most of you guys got a little bit of blood on you. You guys definitely look like you've been through a bit of a ringer. So she, stops, and the person, starts to put together their stall. She's like, "You're back and alive."
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully.
That
Yep.
You know.
he's like, "Oh well." I assume the house is cleared then.
Yeah.
Made some progress.
Okay, I'll take that.
House is clear. Underneath the house, not so much.
Well,
Clear right now, but it's not a permanent fix.
Right. Stopped the leak.
Yeah.
But yeah, we came across a kind of a smuggling ring that seems to be operating out of the cave system attached to the basement of that mansion.
Ooh.
We know they killed was it Sarah?
Yeah.
Her name? Yeah,
We've
we
got
know
a
they
confession
killed
that the brother
Sarah's-
was killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like, "Oh."
We haven't had direct confirmation that they're the ones that killed Sarah, but it probably was.
She's like, that would make sense if there's a free opening to the sea right under it.
Mhm.
With the right tides, it would wash up to us.
I think the only thing we're really confused on is who the hell Ned was.
Yeah.
Did that
Ours-
name sound familiar to you?
She's like,
He said he was a traveling merchant, but
She's like, I don't know the merchants all. She's like, I don't know all the merchants very well, but she's like, I do have a lot of fishing ships, so we do a good amount of business here. She's like, I don't know a Ned. She's like, I don't know all the merchants from close by cities, but she's like, she's like, I feel like I know a Ned. I would know Ned if that was a name commonly going around. And it's,
Wonder if he's like maybe a subcontracted merchant or someone that did something with their smuggling.
Wonder if
Didn't-
he's
well,
did
yeah,
something
I
with
definitely
smuggling.
think he's attached to the ring because I mean that's why he was so insistent on us coming back, and that's why he attacked us, saying you should have left.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, I wonder if he was like in bad graces with the ring, like he messed up or something. So he
No,
actually
because-
was imprisoned.
because I said I
and
didn't
He was
know
trying to get
him.
out of there.
Well, the dude's also a liar, so
Oh yeah, I mean we didn't
He's
make
also a
any
liar,
efforts.
and then also he might not have been the one that tied him up because there's two crews at least, right? Because there's him, and then there's another crew that comes in that unloads stuff. So I'm wondering if Ned might have been a part of that crew, just dumped up there.
could be. Anyway, yeah. Hey, hello, the koi people.
Hey.
Thanks for joining in. Yeah, we did take a prisoner who seemed to be the one in charge of the current operation, or the operation based in the house, not the wider smuggling operation. Turned him over to the captain of the guard, and we're going to work with the captain of the guard to figure out the next steps to permanently find a secure solution for the house.
Mm-hmm.
Because supposedly on the new moon, the smugglers are coming back.
We said that was in about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
She's like, oh well. She's like, what were they smuggling?
We found brandy and cloth.
This time.
About
Oh,
all
yes.
we could
She's like,
get out of it.
yeah. She's like, I'm more of a fan of looking the other way, but if they're killing people, there's not really much we can do. Most just take
Yeah.
their lumps and not murder people. So she's like, I'll have to talk with the rest of the council, of course.
Yeah.
She's like, it sounds like you've already talked to.
Yeah. He said he was going to bring it up to the council
Mhm.
in the morning anyway. So
She's like, yeah. She's like, I assume most are gonna want for this to be completely figured out. Once again, killing people is a overstepping.
Right.
Thank you.
That's not too far away from town to be that dangerous that if anyone walks up, they get murdered.
Yeah.
So
She's like, yeah.
I mean, the dude openly said that he was just killing anyone who happened into the house to keep him silent.
Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah. I can't stand by that or anybody who's doing any form of business that causes that. So she's like, you guys are. She's like, what was your guys' plan?
Well, we ran it by the captain. Our plan, we got a way to signal the smugglers, telling them it was safe to come in.
Mhm.
What we want to do is wait for the new moon, wait for the smugglers to signal us, asking if it's safe. We reply back that it is. They come aboard. We take them out. We take their ship back to the ship, the main ship. We take them out, and then we, job done.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's like, that could work. She was like, that might work. She's like, because if they come back and they see any of what's happened or they're magically missing, they just set up somewhere else and we still could be in the same situation. They've just moved 10 more minutes down the road.
Or worse, they come over to look for revenge.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I think it's best to end this. She's like, I think. She's like, I think I agree with your guys' plan. I think that's a good idea.
There's two people on the council.
How many people are on this council?
She's like, there is 5 of us.
Hey, we're almost halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
You could
We'll
cut
let them
good
do the
chances then.
legwork from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to convince one person, and it's a majority vote.
Mm-hmm. She's like, dude. She's like, I'm pretty sure Anders will be there. She's like, but the other 2, she's like, I have no idea if they'll even show up. So it may just be down to winning over Anders.
You want us
Anders
to
was the
talk to
guard
them?
captain, right?
No, that was Eli.
Oh, okay. I'm mixing names up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's like, I know Eli and Anders are both in town. She's like, Prime Water. He has some interesting business ideas, so he may not agree with this. And she's like, and boop, as my computer starts to fight me.
Oh no, that bastard!
Fight back.
She's like, Manistrad. She's like, I just she's got the whole mining thing going down, so she may actually not be able to come back in.
Do we know? I forget why Sarah went missing initially. Like, I know she was killed, but why did she go out to the mansion?
Ida said that there's always been a rumor of, anytime there's an alchemist or story of an alchemist, there's a story of a vault full of gold. So
Okay, treasure hunting.
she assumed her brother wanted to go, and she went along with.
Okay.
I mean, both met their demise, sadly.
Well, we
Yeah.
checked. There was no vault full of gold.
Yeah. She's like, I expected that to not be true.
There were some skeletons.
There was a
Gold.
skull and an apple, right?
We don't need to tell
Telling her. You're telling her about the vault full of gold.
Never mind, there was nothing.
She's like, as long as you didn't find a large amount of gold, I don't really care. She's
Yeah,
like,
it's fine.
she's like, probably don't say that around Anders. Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
She's like, I assume you guys are staying the night somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, wherever you're staying, I can have your gold pieces to you by tonight.
Well, that's fantastic. We're staying at the tavern
Same
we
place.
talked to you at. Anders putting us up there for the night. 'Cause,
Oh.
Not Anders, the other guy.
yeah,
Eli.
Eli. Yeah.
Mhm. She's like, oh,
Eli.
she's like, okay, good. She's like, yeah, that's easy peasy.
Okay.
She's like, Hannah usually comes through for everybody, so. All right, she's like, well, I'll have a meeting to go to early in the morning. She's like, is there anything else you need from me now?
I don't think so.
We're all good for now.
Do you have the slightest hint or worry that maybe this corruption and smuggling ring has any ties back here to the town?
She's like,
Because they're pretty close to here.
she's like, there's two other council members. She's like, there's Gillen Primewater, and there's Ministred Copperlocks. She's like, Copperlocks, she handles the new dwarven mining operation that's going on. She was like, from what I can tell, fine woman. Don't know too much about her. Primewater's been here for a long time, and yeah, some of his businesses and business associates aren't the most up and up fellows. So I assume he won't make it in tomorrow. And it might be because he already knows what's going on.
Right. I'm worried that we're flipping over stones that might cause problems back here if we're too open about what's going on.
Yeah. She's like, well, hopefully he'll just show up tomorrow. And we can get a beat on what he actually knows. But we can only
All
pray.
right.
Yeah. I don't know. At the end of the day, we're just tired messing. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
don't
Another
wanna
question would
turn
be,
the
do you have
tables
any
too hard.
idea if there's anything else you need us to do in these 2 weeks that we're waiting for the new moon?
she's like, I don't have anything. She's like,
Yeah.
most people who had any trips or anything going on have had them canceled due to, not wanting to be attacked by ghost alchemists. She's like, yeah, I don't have much right now.
Okay.
Do you know anyone we could talk to about maybe getting a little bit of work between here and there?
She's like, let me see. She's like, Winston occasionally has jobs. He owns Winston's store. She's like, I don't know. I don't think so. She's like,
Okay.
Do just some handiwork around town or something.
Mhm,
Cool.
she's-
Yeah, we can go hit up Winston,
I've always got paintings to sell.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, if I hear something, I'll let you know though.
Okay.
Great.
Sounds like a deal.
And the only other thing that I had to do was now that we've cleared the mansion, getting that little kid that tried to follow us.
Oh yeah, we were gonna give him a tour, weren't we?
Yeah, we pretended that we hadn't made it to the attic yet.
Are you guys gonna do that before or after the?
I think before. I mean,
I feel like we
think
could safely do that.
I think we have 2 free weeks before anything happens. Right, we pretty well cleared out that place. Like killed everyone that we saw. Right.
Yeah,
We
you guys have gone from top to bottom.
We could give it another once over, like tomorrow or the day after or some shit, just to
Yeah.
make sure it's safe. And then we could give the kid a tour.
And Fireborn is also sitting some guards up there, it sounds like, at some point.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume you guys are heading
Crashing
back
for
to
the night?
yeah, snapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys make it back, and it's a little bit more, since you guys are there during the evening, it's a bit more livelier than it was previously. It's got a decent amount of fishermen, I should say. And the place is bumping a little bit more. And seems to be a humanoid woman at the bar, and she kind of waves you guys over.
I'll go over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you guys approach her, and she's like, "I assume you guys are the adventurers."
You assume correct?
Who's asking?
She's like, the woman who's going to give you rooms?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's like, I have 3 rooms. That's a decent rooms. I even gave you some space around some of the other people who are staying. And he also paid for a lovely bottle of claw wine for you guys.
Fuck yeah. Hey, are you needing brandy?
She's like, yeah.
Listen, like we just came
Into possession.
yeah, through some, some business dealings here. We came across some brandy that we're looking to offload. We got how many barrels did we find?
13, I think.
13 barrels of brandy.
She's like, 13 barrels. It sounds like you guys got really, really lucky.
Well,
Yeah,
okay. You
we
say
watch
that
when sales go on and had some coupons.
you said that in a way that gives me pause.
She's like,
what the fuck?
She's like, I'm just making sure I know where this probably came from.
Ooh, what do you know?
She's like, I assume these are not, goods procured the proper way.
Oh no, we got these through adventuring.
Okay. She's like, all right, I just needed.
Not stolen.
Yeah, I mean the guard has given us full leave to do what we want with these.
Wasn't stolen by us.
Yeah.
She's
Just
like,
leave that last part out.
She's like, well, that is true, but it may be an issue.
Somebody's got to drink it.
Yeah, she's like, it may be an issue if I have those out openly and somebody comes by and it's like, oh, I lost 13 barrels of brandy the other day. And
Just repaint the labels.
so yeah, no, she's like, I'm interested. I just needed to know.
Tell you what. Yeah, we got these totally through adventuring.
Okay.
Like there was a group of smugglers that was killing people. We resolved the issue with the smugglers, as you can clearly tell by our state of well-being right now and the fact that we need to clean ourselves.
Yeah.
We're in customer service.
Yeah.
So
she's like, that was one big hint of why I thought you got them that way.
Yeah, the people who were laying claim to these were killed. They're all dead right now. So if there's someone in town that says, hey, those are my barrels, they were dealing directly with murderous smugglers, and you need to tell us who they are. And we'll make sure they don't give you any shit by turning them over to the guards.
She's like, or they just had their goods stolen.
Which they were
or they had their goods stolen.
Well, and if that's the case, I mean, we need to take that to the guard as well. Listen, I'll tell you right now, the guard has given us full leave to do what we want with these. So if, Eli, hey, Adam, hey, Melissa.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Hey.
So yeah, if some shit comes up, at least we got, legal revenues to take this to the guard and come up with a satisfactory. And I'll tell you what, I'll even give you this. You pay us a fair price. And if someone comes up and says, hey, those are stolen, give those back to me, we'll refund you the money for the barrels that you have to turn over.
Okay. She's like, all right. You said 13 casks?
13 casks of brandy.
She's like, as long as they make it back here in good condition. She's like 10 gold pieces per cask.
That's fantastic. Oh, yeah, that's right, Adam. We are in hot water.
Yeah.
Joe, give him a candle, man.
How do we ever get out of hot water?
Candleman. I miss that character.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll is there a place where we could like rent a wagon and a team here in town?
She's like, yeah. If you stumble around the market long enough, you'll probably find somebody.
All right. I'll tell you what, we'll get ourselves a wagon, load it up, bring those casks back to you tomorrow. And you can pay us for the ones that are good shape. And like I said, I'll tell you what, if like someone shows up and says those are ours, you procured them illegally, we can go to the captain of the guard to clear you of any wrongdoing, and we'll refund you the 10 gold per cask.
She's like, that sounds like a hell of a deal. I'll take it.
I bet the best way to do that, if we can find somebody, I don't know if you just said that, but if we find somebody that knows how to pilot a ship. Like,
just come up to the back of the dock.
Yeah, we could just
Oh,
bring
yeah.
somebody
We
along
could
with
bring
us.
well, Tyler, you're a sailor, right?
Kind of. Not a very. I mean, I'm a sailor. Not a very good one.
So we have a boat, we have the casks.
Oh, we
Right.
could just row them over. That's a good point.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
walk out there tomorrow, load the shit onto the boat, load the fucking cloth too. We can sell that shit at the market.
Yep.
And then you can just fucking sail us back.
Yeah.
And if you're not comfortable with it, I'm sure we can find someone like, hey, 5 gold, come with us. And make sure we don't fuck up taking this boat back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a boat
inspection
in
of the
town.
house again while we're out there,
Yeah.
and then, yeah, then we can have somebody take the boat over, and then we can have the
Hey,
rest
Adam.
of us.
Thanks
Tour
for
the
that
kid
sub,
through.
Adam. Yeah. Adam, you are a fantastic person. I'm glad to know you. Thanks for the sub.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, no. I would say these are just all possible things that you guys wouldn't feel like it would be that hard. You guys are in a fishing city. There are going to be quite a
Yeah.
few people who can sail a small boat.
Adam also banked us a free advantage on a roll of our choice. Thanks, Adam. You're fantastic.
I feel like if we just said, "Hey, we need some work done for us," everyone would be like, "You need sailing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we could do that.
That's exactly the kind of work we need.
Just
Not
be-
even like the fun
Yeah.
kind of sailing, like
Go.
just like 5 minutes that way.
Go through a sea of like oblivion NPCs just trying to stop you. You need
Mhm.
sailing traveler.
I mean, it depends on how much money we want to go out. I mean, if we're selling 13 casts for 10 gold each, that's 1,300 or 130. That's
Yeah.
130.
I was
Okay.
like,
Your eyes were a little bit too big there.
Yeah, I'm bad at
I
math.
know it's wrong.
But if we offer, a group of people like, hey, we'll give you a gold,
Each.
the boat can seat 8
8.
people. If we hire a couple of people, like walk out here with us, you two load those casks onto the boat, help us sail the
Mhm.
boat back. While you're loading the casks, we can go through and give the house another sweep.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think if I'm correct, I've got enough gold to pay them up front.
I think especially with what we're getting from what's her face.
I'm
Yeah,
sitting on
right.
26 right now. So
and speaking of that, she's like, I kind of assume that you guys are kind of like talking openly about this.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, and then she kind of digs around under her counter and she hands you guys a gold sack with, I believe it was 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
100 gold divided by 4. What? We each get
25 more?
25.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. Thank you for the money.
Sweet. I'm up to 40.
So yeah, she's like, if those casts
Oh,
make it
okay.
here, we'll be in business.
Nice. I'm up to 51. So we got enough money to pay whoever we want to in advance.
Mm.
Hell, we could even hire more people to do physical labor for us and just tell them they got to walk back.
Well,
Just 13 people.
I do
Keg of
I
peace.
don't know how many people I want to make aware of this smuggling outpost, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We pay them 1 gold to do the work, 1 gold to keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, and then I don't think we need that many people to do it. So maybe just like 1 or 2 at the most.
So she hands you guys' room keys, and she hands you guys a decent sized bottle of this claw wine. And she's like, if you need
Nice.
anything else, just let me know.
That's
Or
great.
even better if any of like the guards people are also sailors and they're available. You can just say it's like
I would
part of
imagine.
going through the outpost.
We could. I
But
mean,
then you got
Because I don't know. I just would feel better about someone or getting someone that like guard captain or other lady like personally vets. I don't want to just grab a random person when we're dealing with a smuggling ring. That
no
that's true. We could be
randoms.
putting them in danger.
At
Yeah,
that point, we could just do it ourselves still.
we could. I mean, I trust Tyler's ability. Like, it's not like we're going far, and it's not like we're going out to sea.
mhm.
What we gotta do is
I
push
mean-
a boat along the coast.
Shit
really.
goes south. We just, get a long ass rope and just, someone walks along the shore and drags the boat.
Yeah,
Damn
run
near.
ourselves aground.
But and it's oar. It's like we're rowing it. We don't have to worry about sails or anything.
Mhm.
Like, everyone can work a fucking rowboat. Like,
I mean,
Mhm.
it's
I
good.
could do that in real life.
All right, let's save us money. We'll just go out. We'll sweep the house, make sure it's still clear. We'll load our 13 casks ourselves, and then we'll just fucking rowboat that shit back here to town.
Sweet.
Sounds like a plan to me.
That sounds good.
We should name that boat when we get there, though, because I mean, every
Yeah.
cool boat needs a name. I would like to volunteer that the name of that boat, it should be my 3-inch dinghy.
I was waiting on Little Dingy, but
It had to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys could head back to your rooms.
Hot pocket.
Yeah.
Khalidi Sinam. The name of the ship that Matt's character destroyed in the Aliens game was Khalidi Sinam, which is Latin for hot pocket.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, head back to our rooms.
I've never been more upset.
We got 3 rooms, you said?
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 of us. Who's double bunking?
I'm good with whatever.
I'm half health, so I don't really need a bed. I can just meditate in the corner. So
I gotta tell you, I'm a tiefling, so I'm gonna put off a lot of body heat overnight. So it's gonna be a little uncomfortable.
Just like Joe's like, I just need a corner and I will stare at you, but yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
in a
Nerian-
corner, 4 hours, and I'll be painting most of the time.
All right, Nerian and Javali, you two can bunk up.
All right.
But first, let's get together. Let's drink this wine together in celebration.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna pop that open right then and there.
Yeah, we'll go find us
Yep.
a table, order a little bit of food, and then pop it open. And the 4 of us can share that bottle of wine.
Okay, so
One
you
bowl
guys,
of your finest stew.
so you guys find a table, and they don't even ask you. They immediately bring you some bowls that appear to be.
I want to
filled-
find a table like close to the painting, as close as possible.
There's one table of people that are pretty close to it, but there is one that's a little bit further away from theirs. So, yeah, you got the second closest seats to it.
Sweet.
And they bring everybody a bowl of what appears to be boiled shrimp with peppers.
All right.
Mm.
I don't mind spicy food.
Let's see, so you guys got a full bowl of delicious shrimps, and you guys bust open this bottle, and you pour it, and the first thing you notice is that this has the heavy smell of potatoes.
Potatoes. Is fucking vodka or?
And then there's another smell that comes right after this
All right.
of lobster.
Um,
This weird, and it's slightly thick concoction pours
What-
out of this bottle.
What does the label
is it-
say?
It says claw wine.
is it
Law wine.
Is
like,
it just chowder?
like it
Is it
pinches?
chowder?
I feel like one of
What
you
the
guys,
Chowder wine.
one
All
of
right,
you guys needs to taste it.
bottoms up.
Uh-huh.
If
Yeah, I'll-
Nerian's going bottoms up, I'll go bottoms
I
up
feel
with
like we
him.
got to do shots together.
Like, cheers, buddies. If we're gonna die
I'll
tonight from this wine, let's
very
go as a group.
timidly sip mine.
I mean, if this is what's gonna kill the party, it might as well be
Yeah.
something stupid.
Yeah, well, cheers. I'll bottom up too.
This
Yeah.
this tastes about 60% vodka, 40% like chowder.
That's disgusting. Hey, Dustin, thanks for coming by.
Like, you guys pour and chug this down. You guys realize that a few people are looking at you guys like, damn, that, bravo.
Yeah, I feel like
Right.
I'm just gonna be sipping on mine and not even finish it.
Don't worry, I'll take yours.
So it'll get you there,
Yeah.
but you will also be very full.
Guess that nobody else drinks this.
Got to be a prank they
Yeah.
pull on the newcomers, right?
I mean, if you want to ask around.
Oh, we'll show them. No prank is too strong for us.
And you're just chugging it.
Does anybody else have? I just want to scan the room to see if anybody else has a liquor that matches that.
No.
All right.
So, I mean,
Does anyone? No one else has this bottle of wine, though, right?
Nope.
Well, listen, I'm not gonna knock their fucking, their local specialty, right? That's rude. Like, if it's, if they're all drinking it and it's something fancy, it's worth drinking. So yeah, I'm not fucking down it. I'm just bottoms up, man. Like, I'll choke down some bits of lobster and some bits of potato in my vodka. It's gonna be lumpy when it comes back up, so it might as well be lumpy when it goes down.
it's the same going both ways.
So you guys finish it, and it's definitely enough alcohol in it that it puts you in a good place, but not too far. So no worries for tomorrow. I assume you guys clean your bowls, clean your glasses as much as you can, and head in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, tapping the bottom of it out.
Hey there. I don't know how to pronounce that. USA. I don't know how to pronounce that. Thanks for the raid, though. That's fantastic.
you.
Usagi K, maybe?
Usagi K. Yeah. Hey, Usagi K. Thanks for the raid. We're playing, Ghosts of Saltmarsh, and we're a bunch of murderous, lecherous assholes who are working with local law enforcement.
And I'm a painter.
And who joined the finest of lobster wine.
I feel like this lobster wine says "shake before serving" on the bottle.
Shake vigorously.
Shake well.
Yeah.
Keep frigid.
Yeah, so
Brace yourself.
I assume you guys turned in for the night.
Yeah.
So,
That's good.
Joe is an artist, and I'll see if this shows up. If my phone will. Oh, it's edit. There it is. There's some of the art that Joe created. It's glorious and it's wonderful.
yeah.
It's one of the paintings my character.
It's like a fucking ye old Banksy or some shit.
An important part of the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
He is an artist, not a good one.
Technically, he is an artist.
Yes.
Yeah. When he goes to his hotel room, he'll be the best one in the whole room.
Hey, thanks for that follow, Usagi K. That's fantastic. Thank you.
So you guys rest for the night. You guys wake up in the morning. I assume you're gonna wait to make sure that meeting. They said it would probably be early morning or afternoon time, so I assume you're gonna wait for that meeting to happen first.
Yeah, I think we're kind of obligated to that.
Yeah.
They're probably going to
While I'm
want to
waiting,
talk.
I want to try and sell 2 of my paintings.
I'll go help them.
Yeah. I want to go check out the market anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to help them try and sell those paintings.
Okay.
Kind of interested in shilling paintings also.
They are the 2 that I posted in the Saltmarsh Discord chat.
Oh no.
I'm scared. The only people that appeared to be in the house other than you is, of course, the woman who was talking to you last night, who is Hannah. And boop, there is one other person. Seems to be a old bearded man, very scruff, very well heavy detailed armor, smoking a pipe.
Talking about me?
No, I don't think Morthos is well armored.
Oh no, you just got leather armor right now.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that reminds me. We should definitely check out the market, see if I can buy some better armor.
Yeah, I do want to check out the market for armor.
See, are you guys gonna attempt to sell that armor, or sell that painting?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's
Yep, I
only
want to try and sell both of them.
I guess there's only two people there. One is the gruffin man and the woman who's working the bar.
One for each.
Who are you approaching first?
I think I'm going to approach Hannah first.
Okay. She's doing her last bit of cleaning of the counter, getting ready for the day. She's like, what can I do for you?
You look to be one that appreciates the arts. I have a bit of a piece here that I would like to see if you are interested in purchasing. Where I then show this painting. Or do you see the painting in the Discord chat?
I'm getting ready to open it up real quick.
Where did you put that?
It's in the Saltmarsh.
Make sure you put that in episode discussions too. So if anyone's not in our Discord right now, they can join, go to episode discussions,
Okay.
and
I'll
take a
put it
look and
there.
see what we're talking about.
I think my
We're gonna
computer
paste a link
just
to
hates
the
Discord
song
right
in
now.
the meme dump here too, so you can become aware.
Oh,
Such a good song.
song.
There we
Ah,
go.
yes.
An episode discussion.
Oh my god.
They
Sorry.
are paintings, not good paintings, but I feel like they would see pretty like not fantastic painting on like the painting itself's not very good looking, but like the signature that he puts in the bottom that he does like with calligraphy is just immaculate. Like he's so good at his penmanship. So that's like fantastic looking, but the rest of the painting's pretty bad.
So yeah, you kind of showed to her. She's like, "Oh wow, whoo." She's like, I kind of
I
have
got
a."
two here to choose from, so you know.
She's like, I kind of have a theme going on in my tavern.
Is it boats? This one's got a boat.
Oh, I didn't notice.
You look
And
like someone that likes sailing just as much as art.
I want to get in and like I want to start kind of like hyping Joe's character up. I don't really want to add anything outside of what he's saying, but just kind of like hype man him
Mm-hmm.
to kind of give him some assistance on any roles he might need to make.
Let's see. Yeah, she's still kind of pushing back. She's like, I don't really have any space for art, which is definitely what you have right
And
now.
who are we talking
Yes.
to again? Is this the lady in
This
the
is
tavern?
Hannah. This is the lady that gave us the wine last night.
Mhm.
Oh, so we already put a painting here, but maybe in her house.
Can I want to try and like here, come here. I want to whisper something to her.
She was like, sure.
I'll tell you what. Put the painting up. You get one of those casts for free.
She's like, deal. She's like, all right. What's the price? And it has to be less than probably. She's like, you know what? I'll give you just one gold piece right now. Just one whole gold piece for yeah. One of those.
Actually, I have no idea in the game world like how much to price paintings.
Perfect.
I'll slip her a gold back though to that way she's not. I'll do it secretly. I don't want to listen. Like
Right.
I want Giovanni's dream to come true. So, and I don't want to hurt his feelings. So I'm going to do it on the sly and slip another gold back.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that at all. Like, I would be totally oblivious to that. So, all right.
I'll
I'd
sell you
it to
some
her,
elbows
gold
and
piece.
encourage you.
Just, oh, thank you. Be sure to let them know this is a painting by Giovanni Smouillet.
I'll point, I'll like Vanna White.
I'm sure you'll be asked.
Yeah,
No.
she's I'll put that up. Like she finds like a decent space near the bar where it can be clearly seen. She's like, yeah, there we go. That's all right.
I will pull her aside. Like, listen, if someone comes up claiming those casts, I'll refund you on that one too. Just keep the painting up. It means a lot to us.
I can do that.
All right. So she took the boat one then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Delightful. It's just like looking
So
at
now,
the sea, but in the tavern.
It is, yeah.
Yep. Now, the other guy. You said there's like an older man there. I was like, all right, you sir. I imagine you live in a house, and I happen to have
Or
a perfect recreation of what that house probably looks like. If you would like to purchase it, and I show this painting.
This old man swivels around, looks at you. He's like, I imagine you should leave me the fuck alone because I had a busy night last night.
Hey, listen, man. Do you sell armor?
He's like, I don't sell armor.
what do you
sell?
He's like, I don't sell anything.
Then what the fuck are you doing here? Like, don't you talk to my friend like that, you sack of shit.
He's like, a gaggle of idiots brought a prisoner around late last night, and I had to fucking deal with it.
Oh, you're a guard? We're that gaggle of idiots, you son of a bitch.
He's like, well, nice to meet you. I'm the jailer. Leave me the fuck alone. And he kind of slowly tries to swivel around.
Where are we at? Were you in the bar?
Mm-hmm.
It's on the bar.
Listen, man, you count your lucky fucking stars that we're working with your boss right now. Because if not, I would be feeding you your own goddamn teeth for being rude.
He's like, I'd like to see you try.
Oh, you want to go? We want to make this fair. Like, you give me a clear wave that I ain't going to get shit from your boss. We can take this outside and I'll beat the fuck out of you right now.
He's like, oh, well, obviously not. He's like,
Yeah, fucking big talk.
He's like,
shut up.
One, I would get in trouble for beating your ass.
Yeah, ain't happening.
And two, it sounds like I'm still going to be fucking busy. So
right, we're going to, just for that, I'm going to make sure I find every goddamn piece of shit in this town and get them arrested and brought to your goddamn jail. So you have to deal with all of them.
Not just this town. We're going to find other assholes.
I'm going to go out in the world at large. I'm going to find every fucking asshole I can and stick them in your, I'm going to get them drunk too. I'm going to strip them naked. That way you have to deal with a bunch of drunk ass naked people in your fucking jail.
He's like, oh, all right. Oh, that's what you're going to do?
We will only be visiting extraditing villages from now on.
You made a fucking enemy by talking to my friend like that.
He's like, well, maybe
you fucking remember this face. It's going to be your goddamn nightmare.
He's like, maybe you should go out and arrest the biggest asshole out there, but I don't know how you put cuffs on yourself. He tries to swivel around again. And he's like chain smoking his pipe now. It's just fires almost coming out of it at this point.
I want to lean up, like right up into his face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to hurt you, man. We got to have a good working relationship. And then I'm going to spit in the bowl of his pipe.
Oh.
Oh no.
You saw, and like at this point, he's trying to hobble down off, and like Hannah comes and like grabs him by the shoulders. She's like, no. Let's calm down. You guys should work together. You guys.
That's what I try to tell him. He was being a real jerk.
And like, there's just a moment of thought in his mind, and he brushes her off. He's like, I'll just go somewhere else.
That's right.
One place that doesn't have pieces of shit in it, and he kind of stumbles.
Where are you
off.
going? I'm going to show up there too.
And he slams the door as he leaves.
He must not have a house.
Fuck that guy.
I like that's what you take from that. I got really...
we know he's got a jail. Maybe we can hang it up outside the jail.
Oh, let's go hang it in the jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
You think he would mind?
We'll leave a note. This one's on the house.
Because it's a picture of a house.
Hannah's just shaking her head behind the counter. She's like, as long as it doesn't happen here, I guess I don't really care. Not the hanging of the art.
I think we have to do that.
I love the art and everything about it. Just no more fights.
Oh, thank you.
And actually,
All right.
you guys have spent a good amount of time
Harassing people.
You actually see that boop, as the jailer storms off. A few seconds afterwards, you see Fireborn actually walk in, and he's just kind of looking like in here and outside, and he's like, what just happened?
Your jailer there's got a real attitude problem.
Yeah, that's not the most truthful thing I've ever heard.
Fortunately, we do too.
I say, and right after him comes in a very slender human. He seems to be in very rich clothes. He almost seems like a noble. Kind of peeks in after him. He doesn't really say too much to you guys. It doesn't say anything to you guys at all. And he's like, well, that's two of us. He's like, I guess Ida will be here in a little bit. We can kind of go over what we've come up with.
Yeah, we talked to Ida last night,
Mm-hmm.
and she was super cool with the plan too. So hopefully it'll be an easy convo for you.
Okay. So,
And you said the other dude was here too?
there's a slim guy that you would probably guess is Anders.
I'll introduce ourselves very politely. Hey, good to meet you.
Do you like stick out your hand to shake hands or something like that?
Yeah.
He begrudgingly shakes it off, and he's like, I'm Anders Salmore. He's like, I run one of the biggest fishing fleets in this area. So,
You think he has a house?
He might have a house. I heard you, Tyler.
Oh, he's like,
I think this is definitely going up in the jail. I think
Oh, okay. Okay,
that
never
might
mind.
happen.
He's like, I have more than one, but anyways, he's like, the actions you guys take can directly affect my business, so I want to
Listen,
go
I
over that.
respect that. Yeah, I respect that. I dig that. You know, we're hired here to make everything better, right? I don't want to do anything that's going to screw you over your business. You know, in fact, I could see, we're a good asset. We could be, we could have a good working relationship. We can get stuff done.
He's like, well, we'll see about that. And after that short conversation, Ida comes in, and she looks over to Eli, and she's like, the other two aren't gonna make it. He's just, I guess we'll make the decision here then. So,
Is this common that they don't show up?
So if you're short members, is it vote by quorum? Like majority of the people present?
She's like, as long as we have a odd number of people here, which obviously 1, 3, and 5.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Joe.
Oh, no, that's fine.
She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we usually just make that vote. What were you gonna say, Joe?
I was just asking if it's normal that those two don't show up.
She was like, yeah. She was like I said, Copperlock. She has her hands full with the mine, so that's understandable. Getting that all set up. She's like, Prime
Well-
Water. I assume he just doesn't want to be here.
Okay. Like, were they told what this vote was going to be about beforehand?
She's like, I sent word to them. They both essentially told us to make the decision on our own, if it comes to it.
Okay. Okay. Wondering if it might be suspicious or not that they're not there, but it sounds like it's not really.
Sounds like they just don't care.
And she
Or they're
had
both
hinted
busy.
before that
Yeah.
Copperlock is very busy. Prime Water's the one that does business in the less than legal ways. So she assumed that he just wouldn't show up due to, possibly being involved.
Well, that means he can't possibly have an opinion.
Yeah.
Boss.
So
Actually, you'd think he would show up if he knows that they can't vote with an even number of people.
she's like, well, they're not aware of who would show up.
Yeah.
They're only aware of, she's like, we didn't tell them that the other one possibly wasn't showing up either. So this actually might be him doing that. Hoping that Copperlocks would show up. But, we were lucky.
Take what we got.
Yeah.
So Eli steps forward a little bit more. He's like, well, what we were able to talk about it for a little bit. And he's like, and what we've kind of come down to is that we believe that obviously you guys have, stumbled upon the land-based operation of a smuggling ring and have essentially dealt with it. She's like, but there probably is a sea-going vessel, obviously, out there somewhere.
It's amphibious.
Sure.
Those frog cars.
I learned that at art school.
She's like, you guys have made mention of a lantern, and maybe that would speak to why we were seeing strange lights out at sea at times. So she's like, I assume that there's just one vessel, and they have been signaling for the last few months, and we've just been taking it as spookiness.
Real quick. Thanks for the follow, Soul Bear RPG.
Oh, snap. Hey, Soul Bear RPG. Thanks for that raid.
Thank you.
Good rate.
It's fantastic.
Hey,
We're
awesome.
playing
Thank you so
Ghost of
much.
Saltmarsh. And yeah, we're all playing just a group of lovable assholes. So enjoy.
She's like, I assume, like I said, the land-based operations have been dealt with. That ship that's still in the seas, possibly with more people willing to kill, that's a problem.
Unwilling, but probably to be killed.
She's
Listen, we're great at solving problems like that.
she's like, that might be the best way to handle this. So she's like, we would like to hire you to essentially, we'll just have you on retainer. You guys stay here for the next 2 weeks, and once this new moon or whatever hits, we want you to go out to that boat and handle it.
That's what I'm talking about. You got it. What's
Rock
our
away, Ben.
I'm all on board, but we got to ask the question. What's our pay?
She's like 300 gold pieces
Each
For how
or all
long?
together?
all together.
Is this for the
Alright.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
2
She's
weeks
like,
and then solving the boat problem.
Right.
75 apiece, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I won't even haggle.
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to haggle. I'm good with that number.
Haggling's not my strong suit.
Bigger number than I've ever seen before.
So Fireborn's like, essentially the way I thought would be the best way to go about this is I'll just have a lot of my town, a lot of the guards on their patrols, make their way around some of the possible rendezvous points or best places to see the sea. And whenever we think that, the ship may be coming in soon, or if they see anything, they alert you guys, and you guys are on it. He's like, I've also procured a small boat for you guys. He's like,
Okay.
I will also have it sailed for you guys.
Oh, that's
Even
fantastic.
better.
When do we get? Is that small boat just to take us out to the ship?
Just to take you out to the ship. He's
Cool.
like,
All right, cool. Just want to make sure. Yeah, cool. Works for me.
he's like, yeah. He's like, I do want to make this stated now. He's like, the two people I will be giving you guys are a part of my guards. And he's like, their job
Better
is
not be that guy that was just in here.
I don't think he'd be the jailer.
Oh,
Oh, he was the jailer specifically. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, their job is to just take us there.
Yeah, he's like, they shall not enter the boat. He's
I'm
like,
cool with that, man.
He's like, they will obviously defend themselves. He's like, but if they think that things have turned bad, they leave you.
I'm cool with that, man.
Mhm.
Listen, yeah.
He's like, nah. He's like, these aren't any wimps. So he's like, don't think that, the second they see a sword.
Yeah.
He's like, but if, somebody, if a, dragon pokes their head over from the top of that ship,
Yeah.
they're gonna get on out of there.
Hey. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. I say, but Anders kind of steps forward. He's like, that's our plan, but I need to have confidence that you guys can handle this. Like,
What do you want? You got a job for us to do in the meantime?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't have that. He's like, I want to hear from you guys that you're going to be able to accomplish this. He's like, I can't have anything interfering with my fleet.
All right. I mean, like, what kind of reassurance could we give?
He's just like, no, I just want to hear it from you guys.
Yeah, you fucking got it,
They're
bud.
done.
Yeah, man. I mean,
We wouldn't be taking the money if we didn't think we could do it.
Yeah.
exactly.
He's like, well, I don't like the look of them, but I would be okay giving a yes to this. And you can even see Eli looks at him just like, why the fuck would you say that?
Down. If you got some other work we can do in the meantime,
he's
we'd like to stay busy.
He's like, I don't really, I haven't heard anything. He's like, I'll see if I can scrunch something up for you guys. He's like, but
Yeah.
I don't have anything on my plate. And he kind of looks over to Ida, and she's like, I
Hate
don't.
to see your jailer idol.
Yeah.
We got work for that jailer.
Yeah, he's like, don't we all?
Yeah, I would like to ask if they have any way of collapsing that cave once we're done with this whole operation, because I would like to make that cave unusable
Oh, for
if
sure.
they feel like coming back.
He's
I
like,
disagree
well,
with that.
hmm?
I disagree with that, but that's me. So
He's like, well, I could probably show you that we don't. He's like, but the other council member, she does run a mining.
Oh.
Borrow some fucking dynamite.
Yeah.
We're all set.
Right.
So she's like,
How far away is she and her mind and all that? Like,
It's a day's trip, I believe. I'll have to look real quick. Boop.
okay,
I mean, we got a
it's
couple
like a
weeks
rough
anyway.
estimate. Yeah.
And
You
she does have a headquarters in Saltmarsh. She's just there at the actual
She's
mine
not there
right
right
now.
now.
Well,
If we're needing to take care of this boat, some dynamite could help with that too.
yeah, that'd be good.
care about the state of the boat? Or is
I
every-
think
I mean, I feel like
collapsing the tunnel and all the things underneath it too would definitely help with the property value of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
we could take like, listen, I'm 50-50 on if we close that little hidden cove down. I mean, like, we could make use of it, yes, but I mean, you got a point. Other people
Mhm.
could move in and try and use it as a smuggling point.
That's why I suggested
Right.
fortifying it instead. But
yeah. Well,
He's like, the mansion. He was like, we'll dig through some records. He's like, but I don't know if anybody technically owns it right now. He's like, but he's like, that ship. He's like, if it ends up in pieces at the bottom of the sea, I'm okay with that. If it
we
comes back,
capture, is it worth something to you?
no, he's like, if it comes back and you're the only ones on it, I do not care.
Oh,
He's like,
Alright.
he's like, I'm
If
not-
do we get dibs on anything we find on that boat?
He's like, I mean, it depends on what's on that boat,
All right.
but he's like, if it's small items, stuff
Yeah,
that
you know,
easily.
if we come back with something wildly valuable that was obviously stolen, I'm good turning that over. But
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's like, if it's goods that nobody could truly claim, I'm not
I'm
worried
good with
about
that.
that.
I'm good with that.
Sure.
All right, so we got a
I
plan.
feel
A
like
and
if
plan
nobody
B.
owns the mansion, then it probably is going to fall into the city's hand.
We
might
already
have a
talked with
job
Eva about us taking up residence at the mansion.
If I remember quickly, she said once again that she didn't have a problem with it, but she didn't.
Just
She
to check the
couldn't.
records.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can't give a
Right.
full go ahead and then have
Well,
somebody be like, "I have the
we can-
I
goods."
think like worst case, it falls in the city's hands.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
if it's not owned by somebody,
Yeah.
and then we could get a job out of just like fixing it up and making that property
Buying ours.
valuable to somebody.
Not
well, we got
piratey.
3 council members here. Like, hey, if we get this resolved, can we keep that mansion, that haunted mansion that no one else wants?
Do you actually ask that?
Yeah, I'll ask that.
Yeah, Fireburn's like, don't give a fuck. Edith's like, she's like, if nobody can claim it, she's like, I don't really see the problem with that. Anders is quick to snap up. He's like, well, we have to go through the proper channels on that. He's
I'm
like,
cool with that. Listen, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Take your time,
Sure.
prove your point.
I don't want to set up shop and someone shows up and be like, no, this is ours. And like, I
Yeah.
don't have the temperament to
hassle
deal
for
with
everybody.
court battles. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And she's like, and he's like, I'd prefer not to have to go through that. So that I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Fireburn's like, just don't fight, and I don't really care. So he's like, but Fireburn's like, yeah, I'll have a ship. We're already getting it stocked and ready to go just now. Whenever we get the thought that ship is out there, we will come get you and send you out.
Nice. All right. I'm cool with that.
Let's see. Did you guys have any other questions or anything?
I would also like extra, just like a reminder or notice or something about having extra attention given to the prisoner in 2 weeks, in case he thinks that's a good time to try and jailbreak and make it back to his crew. 'Cause he's a wizard, so I don't really know what he's capable of. And 2 weeks is probably enough time that he has to think of something. So maybe an extra guy there ready for that wouldn't be a bad idea.
He's like, I can arrange for that.
Did we still want to do our plan of luring them in first and then boating back out to them? Because it sounds like this plan is just going straight at them.
Oh, he's like, the plan is for you guys to board the ship while it's still out there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We-
I honestly, I don't care. I'm good with either or.
Okay.
I
Well, I think
mean-
it'd be, wouldn't it be easiest to
Just go
reply
straight
to the
out there.
signal? Well, I don't know.
What were you thinking?
Because does
They'll
I
be
think
cautious of something approaching unannounced.
Right. Whereas if we give
Well,
them the signal
do we-
that says, hey, we're coming out.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the fight is probably the amount of time it would take to unload it. So
yeah, and you guys do know that you can signal that you guys are coming to the ship.
right, we have the signals for that.
I
So
That's a
just
good
thinking we
point.
could
Keeping,
divide and conquer is more what I'm after.
yeah, I was just thinking it's less people to fight if we just go right there, but we'll probably have
I
a
mean,
safer
we're still gonna
approach.
have to fight the people there.
Yeah, we'll have a safer approach if we take out the people that show up. We take their ship back. They
Mhm.
see their own ship coming in. We hop aboard.
Right. Well, I mean, if we don't respond to the signal that it's safe for them to come out, we're gonna have to fight all of the people that would have come out and all of the people that are on the ship at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I was
So if
thinking if we respond and say, yeah, it's safe, come on in, and then we head out there, we can board the ship while those
Yeah.
other people are, in the cove. We do our
Yeah.
fighting. Of course, then we have to round up those people and take them out too.
You said
Yeah.
the
So I
other
guess-
people in the
Right.
cove.
So the
Well-
thought is if we signal it's safe to come in, the big ship probably won't land, right? They'll send
probably
another
got
dinghy
another-
out
Mhm.
saying, "Hey, drop your shit off," or whatever. They'll send a small crew to the cove to drop that shit off.
I was
Mhm.
thinking we kill them.
Well, yeah. The question is, do we kill them or do we let them go to the cove, do their
I
work?
think that's best.
Yeah. All right.
I would
I'm
also
cool
hate
with
to
it.
board the ship and then them have like a bell or a sub-signal themselves saying like, "Hey, we're under attack," and then have the dinghy come back, and that's more people to fight all at the same time.
I see it. No. Fireborn's like our idea is that you guys signal that you're gonna approach. You approach, and you guys do whatever you need to end that ship. They're
I
like,
guess that's
"We-"
true. We do
And
have
we
one of their
can-
ships already.
They're like, we just don't want this getting like we don't want the ship to touch any land. We want this handled before it gets here.
So they signal, is it safe? We say, yes, we're coming out.
Mhm.
We come out in the ship. We board. We kill. Job done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he repeats. He's like, I am 100% okay if that ship does not survive. He's like, I would just hope that you guys killed enough people that it won't be a concern.
You know, all else fails if we feel it's against us. If we can get our hands on some dynamite, we just go up to the ship, super glue some sticks of dynamite to the ship, light it, row away, let it blow up and sink, and then we just pick off anyone who tries to abandon ship.
I bet you're gonna Rainbow Six like breach. And then...
Oh, no, I don't want to preach onto a sinking ship. That's a terrible idea.
But it'd be cool.
It would be. All right. I think we got a plan.
Okay.
Put a hole
Yeah.
in the bottom and then work our way up from the bottom up.
That's
Killing,
it.
killing every last person.
I'll say, well, you do have a sailor with you, so he does.
Yeah.
He does know how to like literally hold a ship very easily.
Yeah.
You sound very uncomfortable with that.
I mean, technically, I've been on the sea.
So that means you've been at the bottom of a ship.
That's right.
You know what it looks like.
Yeah,
I am familiar with what it looks like.
He can identify a boat for us.
he knows.
That one's a boat.
Essentially, I am saying he knows that where to put a hole to sink the thing.
Oh yeah, I can figure that part out.
Mhm.
I'm really good at that
From
part.
experience.
Yeah. Yeah, so
This one's a barn.
When I did this accidentally once, it was really bad.
Yeah. This time we'll be murdering people that deserve it.
Yeah.
Oops.
On purpose. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think our terms are set then.
Yeah.
He's like, so I just want to make sure. So you guys are planning to go to the ship, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
We're going to signal that we're
Um,
coming aboard.
We have
We're
one
gonna
of
go
their
aboard.
boats. We should probably use that boat if possible.
He's like, is that boat in that house?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, we'll get that fitted and ready to go. And honestly,
Are we? So the only other thing I'm worried about is we go out and we don't know how big the smuggling operation is. We don't know who's funding it and what sort of bad things might happen if like some, like all the way up to like some government of another power or, in the area is in charge of it. I would hate it to blow up that much. So do we want to have like a plan B of negotiation or something?
he's like, well, he's like, I mean, he's like, Saltmarsh has the right to protect themselves from smuggling. He's like, there shouldn't be any blowback from the king about that.
No survivors, no stories.
Yeah,
That's right.
He's like,
Yeah.
that shouldn't be a concern. He's like, we're also pretty sure it's just one ship because it would be very intriguing if there was multiple ships somehow sneaking this whole time. He's like,
Yeah, that's fair.
He's like, I assume it's just one ship that's bringing in this weird stuff, and then they're using that place as a place to, get stuff moving from there.
Okay. Makes sense. All right. I think we can take out one ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys gonna use the ship that you guys took from the pirates or smugglers?
Yeah.
You said?
Yeah. Just
Think
sell
so,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, we can
Signal,
even
ask if it's okay to go out.
Okay.
Go out.
bring
What
it to
happens?
the dock when we
Yeah.
go.
Tell him we'll bring it up to the dock for him.
He's like, we'll get that. He's like, that's not gonna be an issue.
I mean, we got a use for it before.
Yeah, we got to use that
We-
ship today
yeah.
anyway. So
Oh, okay. And he's like, oh, never mind.
But
Then. Go
I
for it.
thought that ship was like already there at the. Isn't that ship in that secret cove
Yeah.
place right
Yeah,
now?
it's already.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
I think-
it's already where it needs to be. We're gonna take it out and then bring it back for one run.
I think he said he wanted to outfit it with some rations and supplies or whatever.
Mhm. He's like, just at some point, I want to put just some stuff on there to.
Okay.
make sure
I mean, you
guys
can
are
do
checking
that
out here.
once we bring it over here.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, he's like, sounds like a plan on that.
nice.
It'll be docked here later today. And outfit it.
Yeah, that'll be easy. He's like, I don't really have any more concerns. He kind of looks over to Ida and Anders, and they both kind of shake their heads like, no, that pretty much covers everything that I feel like it need to be covered. And Anders just quietly nods his head. All right. He's like, I think you guys got to go from us.
Nice.
He's like 300 gold pieces, pretty good take.
Yeah.
Easy doing business with you guys. I like that.
There we go.
All right. And they kind of,
Awesome.
Andrew just kind of quickly to disperse out of there. Ida follows suit after, but Eli didn't seem to be in any rush to leave. Yeah, actually, he just goes to the bar.
Perfect.
He's like nothing like a morning drink to get my day going.
Hey, I understand that life.
Agree on that.
He's like, oh, how'd you guys like the claw wine? He's like, I made sure the locals get it. They're new to the locals, or got in
That
the
was-
finest.
Interesting. I mean, hey, we finished the bottle. I would not say no again.
He's like, you finished the bottle, Jesus.
Yeah, we did. I mean, like, it was a gift. It would be rude for us not to enjoy it.
He's like, usually people call it rude, but okay.
Oh, was that meant as an insult? Like, if it was, we fucking powered through that.
Yeah, like he like leans over. He's like, it's a family recipe. Like they make it because they own the bar, not because we want it.
All right, that's funny. I'll keep that in mind for last time. But yeah, we didn't want to be rude, so we finished that fucker off.
Yeah.
You guys might be tougher adventures than I thought.
Starbucks are at least. All right. I mean, so what do we have left then for these 2 weeks?
We're shopping.
We're going out. We're loading up this boat. We're taking it back. We're selling off the brandy. While we're selling the brandy, the guard captain guy is going to be outfitting the boat with the supplies and rations.
Yeah.
We take it back. We do one last once over of the whole house and mansion and everything. Come back to town, get the
Get a little
kid,
Timmy.
go back out, stage something up in the attic,
Yeah.
make him feel.
I got
like an
I got some
adventurer.
magical shit I can do to help out with that too. So
That'd be awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we could set up like prestidigitated little things that we can destroy or something with like,
yeah.
if he's
I
got like a
mean,
little sling or a rock to throw, we can break him
got
apart.
prestidigitation and thaumaturgy, so
Ooh,
I can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
That'd be great. We can just set up like this little scene for him. That'll kill some time.
Yeah.
I mean, these sounds like good plans. Which one do you want to do first?
Well, first we got to go get the casks of
Yeah.
yeah, that's for sure.
and bring them back. Bring the ship back. That's our first one. Go out there, do a quick
Mhm.
once over the house, load the casks up in the ship, sell it back here, sell the casks off, and let the captain.
Mhm.
That's
Have
our
at
beer
the
money
ship.
there.
Yeah.
So you guys
Mm.
travel back down there?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, there's no. It's once again short trip, no surprises. The first thing you do notice is that there are what appears to be a guard by the house. And he's like, we were told to come check it out, and he's like, we didn't find anything extra or anything different than what we were told. So
Okay.
he's like, we're just here for a little bit longer. He's like, we do are making plans to transport the 2 bodies back to town,
Mhm.
for proper burial. He's
We
like,
can throw them on the boat too.
it's like that's just up to you guys if you want to transport those bodies. He's like, we won't stop you on that.
It'd probably be better than walking with it for a half hour.
He's like, we're probably gonna just make a call for a wagon.
Yeah, well, man, still.
He's like, if you guys take that body, just let me know. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, they said that everything in here, you guys like material wise stake claim to. So he's like, there wasn't really anything. It seems like, other than we were told there was just shit in the basement, like
Yeah.
big casks and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, the only other thing we tried to scrap together were the weapons and armor, but he's like, you guys did good work on that stuff. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, we were only able to get 1 set of scale mail off one of the goblins. He's like, he's like, we just put it on one of the casks. He's like, it looks like good
Okay,
stuff
cool.
though. So
All right.
I
Tyler, do
can't
you
use
want
it,
that
so-
scale mail?
I actually want to switch to leather armor.
Well, I'll tell you what armor do you got on now?
Or padded leather, whatever the highest of the light armors is.
Studded leather.
Yeah, that one. I want studded leather.
Okay. Well, if you don't want that scale, I'll take it because I need better armor.
No, I have chainmail right
Yeah.
now. I want studded leather. It's
Okay.
the same
I'm a
AC
monk,
and it's
so-
quieter.
Unless
Put it
Dan,
on
you
that
need
mail would
scale
lower
armor.
my AC.
Yeah, Dan, do you need armor?
I have chainmail.
Okay, I
Okay.
figured.
I'm gonna take that scale then.
okay.
I don't remember what scale mail even does.
I think it's 1 better than chainmail, maybe.
I think it's 14.
I don't remember.
Light.
It's
I'm
14,
looking it up.
so it's worse.
Oh,
14. Yeah, and it's better than the leather armor I have now, so I'm taking it.
Well, there is going to be a little bit more once you get up to it. So I'm just going to assume you're up to it now.
Yeah.
He was not kidding about this being like some interesting armor. This
Oh.
armor seems to have like, it looks like it has like depictions of like nautical creatures like embedded into it.
Oh.
And like they like the guards like, I'm pretty sure that's some kind of special type of armor. He's like, we would have took it, but we didn't want to get in trouble.
Is there anyone in town that could kind of tell us what the fuck is up with this armor?
He's like, it would be a good person to tell you about that. He's like, he's like, there is. He's like, I mean, he's like, Mafiria, she does a lot of the smith. She has a smith there essentially in town. So he's like, that might be somebody to go to.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we put this armor aside for now? If
Yep.
it's not that special, I'll take it. If it's something special, we can talk about who it would serve best in the group, or if we should just fucking sell it off.
Yeah. We'll deal with it then.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
that works.
He also kind of thinks for a little bit longer. He's like, oh, there's also Captain Zindros or whatever her name is. He's like, she has a small magical item shop. He's like,
Okay.
that woman's crazy. So have fun
All
with that.
We can deal with crazy.
It does sound fun.
All right. Cool. Well, we'll set the armor aside and deal with it later.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys gonna pack up all your stuff on the boat?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm gonna just assume you guys don't have any issues of getting stuff back on the boat. So you guys are more than strong and capable enough to, and caring enough with those casks to get that alcohol back on there safely. Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna assume you guys sail back, and it doesn't take that much time for you guys to sail back. Also, just
Okay.
a few bits of bicep energy. Let's see. And you guys are back at the Saltmarsh with your cast.
Nice. Yeah, so we'll sell the cast off to the lady. She's going to give us 120 gold.
Yep.
Yeah,
Whatever 120 divided by 4 is. What is that? 30 each?
30 each.
She was gonna give you 130, I think. No, you get one free. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave her one for free.
All right.
hey, it made the number easier.
It did.
Yeah, she cracks open one of the casks. She's like, "This actually smells like decent brandy." She was like,
All
"Yeah."
right. Well, cool. Yeah. 30, 120. That's 30 each. Cool.
All right.
All right. And I guess take the armor to the smith first.
Yeah, see if she knows anything
Yeah,
about
might
it.
as well while we're back in town. While we're waiting for the captain to outfit it with rations and all that, like he said he would.
So you guys take it back, and you guys take it to Mafira's smithery. Actually, no.
Alright.
She owns the dwarven anvil. Sorry about that.
Okay.
And she welcomed me. She's the only one there currently at the time. And she's like, "Oh, you keep hearing about some adventures. I assume you guys are."
Here they.
Oh.
That's us.
Oh, she's like, "Oh, what can I do for you?"
We
What?
got some cool stuff.
Yeah, first off, we would like you to take a look at this suit of armor we found. What can you tell us about it?
She's like, "Oh, it's good, nice scale armor." She's like, and she kind of like waves her hands, like feeling the bumps. She's like, She's like, it's pretty obvious it's magical. She's like, I'm not. She's like this. She's like, I mostly don't do magical items. She's like,
Okay.
I'm not sure. She's like, obviously it has to do with fish, but she's like, I don't know what that.
All right. And we were told there was someone in town that might be able to handle this magical item a little better.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, Miss Captain will always look at any kind of magical items that'll come into her shop.
All right. Well, if you could point us her direction, we'll be back. Like we're going to be doing some business with you. You know, adventuring life always needs a good smith.
She's like, oh no, anytime you want to stop by, go for it.
All
Actually, while we're here, does she sell leather armor? Or studded leather, specifically?
She's like, I'm pretty sure I have some in stock. Like, she's like, I kind of just keep some of that around just in case.
I'll buy a set from her if she's got it.
I say, she'll just, yeah, actually, let me see. Pew, pew, pew.
I don't need it to be anything special. I just want studded leather.
You said studded leather?
Yeah.
Let's see. Pull up my stuff to actually get that. Well, we'll just say for right now, you got it.
Sweet.
I'll tell you how much it costs later on.
Book says 45.
We'll go with that for right now.
Okay. You can change it if you need to. Excuse me.
No. Anybody else buying anything?
Not right
Not
now.
yet.
I want to get this armor checked out first.
Yeah, we can determine which way it goes.
Yeah. All right, let's go talk to the magic person.
Yeah. Crazy
Maybe I
magic
can
lady.
have her check out that pipe too, in case it's actually.
Oh shit, I forgot all about that pipe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We could use that pipe to find more shit.
Okay, so. You guys are pointed towards. Why? Come on. She has a. They kind of put you. She just has a very small little hut, and it's barely pieced together. A shanty little house,
Yeah.
and you guys walk in, and nobody really warned you. I don't know how it would really affect you guys, but the first thing you know is that she is a tiefling. She's
Hey,
red skin
there-
with horns.
me too. We match.
And so she looks at you guys, and she quickly reads at your adventures, and she's like, "What you got for me?"
Suit of armor and a pipe. You want to take a look?
All right. So, which one do you give her first?
Suit of armor is what I'm really interested in, so I'll put that up there.
So, you put the suit armor, and she's like, "Ooh." So she takes a second, and she doesn't even really have to. She kind of just waves her hand along it and feeling it. She's like, "I'm pretty." Like she's like, "I would need some more time," but she's like, "I'm pretty sure this is mariner's armor."
All right.
So,
But what does it do?
she's like, "Mariner's armor." She's like, while you're wearing this, you usually can swim about as fast as you can normally go, like walk. So yeah, she's like, also a lot of people like to have it because if you ever pass out in water, it causes you to float at a very fast speed. So people people on ships usually like this armor.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. So do we all want to keep this or see if we can sell it off?
She's like, I do broker for people. If you just pay my fee.
Oh, like
How much
listen,
do you
I'm
think we
looking.
could get for it?
Yeah. How much do you think we could get for it?
She's like, I don't know. She's like,
For
maybe.
town, it sounds like it'd be an item in high demand.
She's like, I could maybe get up to maybe 100 gold pieces for this.
It might be worth just keeping it.
Yeah, I think
All right.
so.
I'll keep the mariner's armor. What about this pipe here?
She's she's like, I don't know what this is off the top of my head. So she actually takes a second, and you can hear that she starts to cast a spell, and she's like, "Oh, she's like, no, I think I know what this is." She's like, "It's definitely magical." She's like, "I can sense it now." She's like, "This is one of those stupid remembrance pipes." She's
What does
like,
that do?
She's like, if you smoke it, the smoke stays in the area. She's like, and then if you smoke and spew out enough smoke, it'll like show a cool something that you remember being really cool. Like yeah, she's like, it's just for showing off.
Yeah. Listen, guys, I don't want this. Do one of you want this? Dan?
Like
Joe?
you mean like it does like smoke tricks with the smoke, or
She's like,
or like it's like a mental thing?
yeah, she's like, it's usually just the most credible thing you've ever. She's like, I've seen so many sailors, or not so many, but she's like, I'll see a sailor with one of these, and all it ever shows is them punching somebody or catching a fish. That's all it ever shows. So it was like that time they punched the guy that was bigger than them, or that time they caught the fish that was bigger than them.
So is it like a way to you can like show images through the smoke? Is that what you mean?
Smoke moves is what it looks like.
She's like, it only does those, like, it only shows you something that you thought was credible. You can't control it.
Oh,
Yeah. She's like, yeah, it's just for bragging.
okay.
She's like, you probably
I mean,
got
I
it
might
off of
want to
somebody
use
that
it
likes to
once
brag.
just to see what happens, and then yeah, I don't know if we need to keep it for anything, but it might be fun to use once, everybody.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, she's like, I could probably sell it, but I'm
Too
Yeah.
mundane even
This
for
might
you.
be something that we want to sell to like an individual we come across.
She's
Maybe
like,
not here, maybe.
Yeah, she's like, this isn't worth me brokering. Yeah. She kind of just, flicks it back to you guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. One of you can keep this thing. I don't.
I don't know. I'll keep holding on to it for now.
Sure.
I want to use it now
That's
that I know
fine.
it's not dangerous.
Let our artist friends,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Reenact his most vigorous painting.
Yeah.
I hope that's what it is.
Yeah, she's like, yes, yeah. Have fun with that, I guess. She's like, but if you
Mhm.
ever need that armor sold,
We'll keep that in mind.
All right. Yeah.
just talk to your new best friend. She's like, also, she's like, I think I'm gonna be getting some deliveries of items, so I'll be better stocked up on magical items.
Okay. Listen, you know how adventuring shit goes. We're always going to need some cool shit to help us along.
And she's like, and I'm the person to help you do it.
Fantastic.
Right. She's like, is there anything else you need from me?
I'm good.
For now, I think we're all right. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again.
She's like, stop by anytime.
Cool.
I actually kind of like the pipe.
And you should be able to look that up in Beyond, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
If you want to have it, then you can just take it for now.
Sweet. Yeah, I will do that.
I expect you'll do something amusing with it, so I'd rather you have it.
I think it would be if it's. I see it being useful for me selling paintings later after we're doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever we do something epic, I can like make a painting about what we did, and then use that as my sales pitch. Like have the smoke go off, and
That might not
that's
be a
what I
bad
want to use
idea.
it for eventually. I do plan on through the course of this character's like leveling up, his painting skill is going to improve as he levels up as well. So he's not always going to be garbage at it.
Yeah.
He just is right now.
All right. So I don't know. Is there anything else we need to do right now?
Um,
Oh, snap.
Take the
Thanks
boat
for
back.
that follow. I'm not going to pronounce those names. I know plot points 5e. I get that. Art Talia? Sure. Thanks for those follows. That's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I think it's just take the boat back, set up a scene in the attic for the kid.
Good, yeah.
Well, we're going to be walking back. We're going to leave the boat here. That way the guard captain can get it outfitted for us.
Well, I thought he was already doing that like right now.
Yeah. I mean, the boat can stay here outfitted, or we can take it back there outfitted, as long as we have it back within the 2 weeks.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like just.
I would say
I mean, we don't need to.
I would
What's
say
that?
he probably elaborated
Whenever
that.
it's done. Sorry.
No, bro. He probably elaborated that. He was like, it's mostly we're just making sure like the thing's not gonna sink, and that you guys have supplies. He's like, we're not building a new ship. And like, I'm mostly just throwing stuff in it.
Yeah. So I felt like that was going to be pretty quick. Whenever that's done, we just take it back. We drop it off there. We go back inside the house. We set up the scene. We walk back. And then it's ready for us to get the kid and bring him out.
Yeah, I've named him Little Timmy because I don't remember his name.
Was it Eddie?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That
It'll
sounds
be
right.
Little-
Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be Little
Eddie.
Timmy in my heart.
There you go.
All right, so you're done here.
Mm-hmm.
What's our time?
Almost 12:40.
We can go for a little
I got
bit.
enough time to hand wave some stuff, but
Oh yeah, you guys. Okay. Do we want to end here?
It might be how much effort do we just want to hand wave setting the kid up, or do we want to play through that?
That's up to you.
I'm fine
guys.
either way.
I don't really care either way.
Yeah,
I mean, say what we're gonna set up if we want, but
I mean, if we're gonna just load them up with some slings and stuff, I can use
Yeah.
prestidigitation to just make harmless
little bats
sentry.
or something.
Yeah, that's all I picture. We just set up like a bunch of little dummies that he throws rocks at, and we make him feel like he saved the day.
Yeah, between thaumaturgy and
I'm fine with handling that.
prestidigitation. Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure we did that.
Yeah.
'cause My character said he
Yeah.
would.
we can set them up. I can make like like little motes of light, make weird noises, and you can say they're ghosts. And he can, we can give him some, magical rocks to sling at the ghosts and
Mhm.
take them
Yeah.
out.
And I would
Yeah, you
assume
can
that'd be
cast like
super
light on him
effective.
or something.
Yeah.
I can
Sweet.
bless them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
you could.
Yeah. Just give them some magical effects, make them feel imbued for a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. That's what we'll do. We don't need to go step by step through it, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure we remembered to do that. It would be something to kill time in the 2
Yeah.
weeks too.
The real question is, what do we do with the real vampire that shows up in the end?
This is my house.
No, no.
Blah,
Uh,
blah.
And Strahd.
Oh,
no,
It.
no, the
I
butler.
live in this dingy mansion. You would have never guessed.
What a twist.
I'm just tired of people bothering me in my castle.
How dare you, blah. I would then still suggest that we might end it now, because that would be getting into the territory of you guys having to sell out and then immediately stop.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Cool.
I mean, do we want to pick up next session saying that that's already happened?
Which part? The stuff with the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I assume that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So I guess the
So-
question is, next session, are we doing a time jump to?
2 weeks.
Get in the call.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Action.
The bat
I'm cool
phone
with that.
rings.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm cool with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we'll
Works
see if
for
we
me.
can find some people to throw in the jailer's cells.
That's going to be our job, is just finding
Yeah.
any
No.
lawbreaker between now and then.
Also trying to get the
Just
the
non-fatal
house
damage to all
painting
of the pirates.
in the jail cell or in the jail house
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
In
yeah,
the
you guys
house.
got to do that.
Yeah. We'll
It'd be
wait.
even better if we could put like some warding magic or something like that on it.
I don't have anything to do that, but I love the idea.
Mhm.
That way he can't like mess with it.
We gotta put it in like the storeroom in there or something, just like a room that's like hardly ever used. And he's not gonna find it for like maybe even a few years. He's just gonna walk in there and see that page and be like, "Ah, god damn it!"
Son of a bitch. Throws up instantly.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to end it there?
I think
that's
so.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Fine by me.
You guys didn't die. I thought Tyler was going to, but you didn't die.
Thankfully, our cleric had 1 cleric spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
actually did kind of come through goaded.
Yeah.
I got 2 spell slots and one of them was you.
Mhm. It was fucking
Nice.
needed.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
All right. Did you guys have anything you wanted to plug or anything?
What do we got tomorrow night? Check out twitch.tv/the lollygaggers. I'll be over there. Jeremy will be over there. Grim and Perilous Plays, Matt from Free League Publishing. We're going to be playing Aliens. Probably we're looking at TPK tomorrow night, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Like legit, like our ship's exploded. We're trapped in a small room. One side there's killer androids, the other side there's xenomorphs. My character is right now unconscious, being dragged through an air vent by a marine that wants nothing to do with me. And there's a fucking xenomorph chasing us. Like, we're hard fucked. It's gonna be great. So check that out on the Lollygaggers tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central. Wednesday here on Defenders of Cobalt.
Where's your
I'll be
optimism?
yeah. Wednesday.
Right out the airlock.
Yeah, it's listen, Melissa, she's in just as bad a shape. She's trapped with Matt's character on a ship full of killer synths. So yeah. Wednesday, Rime of the Frost Maiden ran with the Weird Frontiers. That's the, Weird West DCC based game. Who's there? Dan, you're there. Is that all from this group? Yeah, Jake will be there. Bert, DM Thaco from Dragons in the Dining Room, Jake, Jeff, Jeremy. I don't know. People will be there. Check it out. Defenders of Cobalt, 9 p.m. this Wednesday. And then also 9 p.m. this Friday, Joe will be running us through some more basic fantasy role-playing game. Yeah, that's kind of the week at large. So that's what we got.
Sounds jam-packed
That's
to
all
me.
I fucking got. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
I don't have anything. Anybody else have anything?
No.
No.
All right.
Well, should be it.
Chuck, if you want to do your magic.
Sure. Until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and wash your fucking hands. Deuces.
Thanks, everybody.